Edin yam jiso Apostle Dr. Anita Kotego. Na miti konyamu amede dwumadi atune din enkranchensem na mede brew Adom TV. Ene ye kasa afa brabo asoro kire eho how to meander through the storms of life. Onipa bia so your ba say bema so penisa akwada abre beba be fa so kire mu ene ka brabo ho abrabo ya afro sane abrabo eye munchimunka abrabo wo odemre ene wo oyamre sutobre wo ho ene owiabre wo ho se de tie bia no eba no awade mu usika semu wapomudinimu kaneke dere bia abrabo be sifom na aya ne sa asokire anyaw eba ne sa de na se meyo the so ye ne say you have to find a reason to keep going. You have to find a reason to keep going. Don't use your circumstances as a sofa bed to lie down and murmur and worry. Ema brabo a enya wono enda ne mpa ena so empeja wona no nsa mebre o asayi o enyam yo dabi. Se wo sinkete se ba bia duro no. Mepenya nsa mehye me hu nkran na mepen sempa atie wo enyansafo ho na medu anamontuo akomanim. Every human being has what it takes to overcome what they go through if they decide to pursue it. Onipa bia onyame de ne pen ne sunsuma hye omu o se obo se ne seso se emfa wo ne atita kopan so ko duro mi onyankopon mi hu wiase na wiase aye nsuo ani esumka bi na me frɛ han semra na baye na me pamu nsuo fi asase ani ana asase ye hantan sa tumi ne me amawo emfa hu nsuo abu abrabomu emfa hu esum dodo abu abrabomu ni abadwene ho ni abeyo ni abesusu ho no ebebem o se ni abesusu ho da bibisa no obeyo ama na abroso ama wo. Whatever you can ask, think of and imagine, he will do it exceedingly and abundantly. Ya na asem to ya na eka no ena ebem. Ya na asem to ya de susu ho etimu no ena ebem. Aware ese na te mabere o aware de enye ye da meja akọ ampa enye ye na abeja akọ. He asai atete apansamo a esai nyansa ne tumidi a wo mmunti no metimi atrase apa nyansa na makorakora ema na ye adwuma me ye da bia na me boka ekaya na bekumi meja mu uje mu abaye enye ye. In life, the fight doesn't get over. The fight has just started. Eba no aware mu usika semu wapomudne mu wadwuma mu he otokwa wo boss to bia nya de bia no bepo asem he wo yire nya de bia no be de esafata wo wo kuntere bia no amina nanim abrabo ayoko ene apedapedie enti ye nyai enkoda ba bi se yabomye. Don't allow life to knock you out of the race of life. Learn to stand firm and inspire yourself. Don't allow life to knock you out of the race of life. Life will hit you with storms, but stand firm and learn to meander yourself through it all. For when you overcome your challenges, you stand and say, I'm a champion. Abrabo hui ayese miriketuo se yebo pr na kiti ebi tihwe ebi sore ebi anamu abu ebi ya ba wa betimi agira nkete asinkete no na brebrebe na akodo akonya ahomana nim yese wadi nkunim. And nothing can stop you. The only thing that will stop you is you. In the race of life, in the battle of life, nothing can stop you. Not those standing by, not your parents, not the circumstances. The only thing that can stop you is you. Abraba yebo. Enye degree do awabo. Nye sika do awo. Ne betimi aka wa hye eye wankasa. And I can a protocol say nothing can stop you, but the only thing that will stop you is you. Let life give you a new power that says, I am broken, but I can stay with power and overcome it. Yes, I am broken. Yes, enkoye. Yes, I say. Yes, the abenda so no aticha pansam. I've lost it, but it doesn't mean my life has come to an end. Abrabo said that Tibiano, tragedy and trials will come to everybody. Tragedy and trials will come to everybody. Wabrabomu bre, any abrabomu ensoshe, Any baby I didn't never to biara. There's only the strong and determined and focused, and those who seek wisdom and inspiration will get stronger to go past the obstacles of life. Only the strong, only the determined, only the focused, and those who seek wisdom and inspire themselves will go past the obstacles of life. Eye one year when you wa adwene mu, e one year we see nkete se obeyo. Eye one year one paba. E one year openya nsa ni nkranhye e na ebegyina baba no adi nkunim. Ene dey. Me di we jaw. Sa biri bia baba be sai no empaba. Hya ho de nkranhye mu na giri si nkete penya nsa na kire ho se abrabo de se na beko no na me na megyina no adi nkunim e wo so. My life is not over yet, so I'm going to get through it. Catch on. My brother, my life is not over yet. I'm going to get through to the end. I mean, yeah, let me find out Isaac, Richmond, Mark Weber, Priscilla, Adele, and a job can do a production home. I mean, my son, Michael, and Osmosis, Minda Edmond, and Thomas as a camera. I mean, that floor manager, MC, a phone lighting phone, and answer. Well, I'm not sure. Me dear, me just saw Apostle Dr. Nita Kotego. Me de erade ejao.
My Emma watching BMDM now was Adom TV. Badwam Jumade so yada Apostle Dr. Nita Kotego say nin cranshansem. The do swani ya Badwam kasi and some no obeti wo mo ebini. Adishia ya wo mo ete woja dam potamo ho san kebe brano no mpanifo ntitin show ni mu na tumi aboa wo no mo ye de honsam no so ebeba. Ghana Mampani John Dramani Mahama and Nei wode to Numa Ran Muninan Swanim, and idiom was a no aya corner little $2 no hondia, 1 to 1 year muscle. Na Ghana in Yam Faso, and on in Simbina no pay me de bros, Adom TV Badwam, Cassie, Fasedama, Majoy Trish, one tadiba ko and a semi. Midindia fear among qua Tamaklu. A fear nidium yenti said and 70 more and Cassa etie. Adishia ya wamo eti weja tetegu adekope ene ne mpotamu estrempeni force nkebeye brano weja damono wantete mu emfama won netumi aboa mensuo no nya baabi akọ kase no edi eche ja kromi anu musunum ye insunemu ayeden emu eti nti ekami anke be sire bon yes be sire aban no mfa katapra mede mbeti nsunuma ye obeti nsunuma ye mu bedo ye bie nsuna ebenya kwa ayeden akọ enti minya ye hwewa anu nti epa acho ye pa omanga na na acho na to sum ye nubiem me da 4 years ye bie nsunu a nsuni ba nyame nkwa nka mikita baby boy 4 years ko wi minim pa o me de mattress ni da form na me ba ne besora no nu force ma sole mi sole ya edam ne nsuna ye ma no nkwa na dide nsum nti epa obi acho amunhwe na mu ye bibi ma ye ya aboabo ya nyama no esi soro ya bobo shares so aboabo ya nyama na no esi so se ne se ba e bia nyama bi ensei ne akope bebi adade a na yeko eti de na mo ka che aban na fa nsu na ye bai amono asa aban bom se ommo aye e se ye bre e owoja ommo e pa ene ya de se de man so ommo aye ne sa nyama nya esu ntwa maye ene ehia wo no ho Mampani John Dramani Mahama esinkete sa aban no bekoso abo no homoden na Ghana ye sika no etimi aya akono eno santi wode to nwumawura no munyina nso animu baby akwadure no so ehu behia se won so de wo betumi aya tetete so letumi aboa magana adehye ye nkoma dwon mo 9th Ghana CEO Summit and the Awards Expo and Mampani John Dramani Mahama den semi etuja.
Let me take the opportunity to commend those of you who have responded to the city's appreciation by reducing prices of your products and services and thereby passing some of the relief from the hardship to Ghanaians. And so, Oka and all of you, thank you very much. GPRTU, thank you very much. And so, for those of you who have not responded yet, please pass on some of the city appreciation to Ghanaians. The time has come for us to lift the gloom, to restore confidence, and to build again. And as I said in my inauguration, Ghana is open for business again. Let this summit mark the beginning of a new compact between the public and private sectors, a compact of mutual accountability, shared risks, and shared rewards.
dwa wo bra no wo kasa ewo Ghana CEO Summit and Awards Expo ye to so enkono dwumadie no ase na ne kasa yemu no wasan ekasa fa kwan ya onom ebe digitalize road toll system no ehu.
The opportunities are endless. We said in the budget that we're going to reintroduce road tolls, and so they've been talking about, what the modality should be and all that. But the good thing today is every car is linked to the owner's Ghana card. And so we don't need to have the old toll gates and those cards that you stand and open and all that. We'll just go straight digitalized. If it's 1 city, if you cross the East Legon Bridge, governor and finance minister will all be happy. We'll just take a picture of your car, and then it will take the bill to your mobile money or your bank account and just pay 1 cedi, only 1 cedi. We'll continue the discipline in government expenditure and borrowing and work to achieve all targets under the extended credit fund with a program with the IMF.
Adom TV Badwam kase na oguso ehwe na Ghana Real Estate Developers Association na ye greda na ene won samu tu dwa kire se de adansie ho niema ne bo den ewo se cedi no wo de toto dollar no ho aye pa na so niema no bo no still anu den on the one sam atuda
enyina na ye supportable when am increase say na se niema ba form na se mo ntiso na Ghanaians benefit enye miamiti as a real estate developer na maker Ghanaians na omo padan atoto no aden na ye entity niema no so nem face reality na ye nyina benefit na aba na ye mpanimfo aban ya aba so ode nhyehyeye international global market situations whatever it is to Ghana's advantage. But why say ye nuanom mo ye importation no? I think it's a greediness kakrabi yabem. They have to face reality. Here na be my argument, and I am order me near say me order me near last year. I feel na ba me was stock. I don't think those arguments hold.
What they are to aban any kebimufu nyina enimu se wonom enso nyina no wonhwe se wonom a wotonton adansie ho niama no ebetete wonom bo so se de be ya ebebo atemamufu nyina
ni aban ba ya waye na je se I say at radio so na ye kan dollar cedi exchange rate that say na so ya ye wo man mu no ye botom nkyere ye kodwa so a enkyere ya ye sisi dan enkyere nti e be ba ne sen na benefit no abadown e say ye boa ye ho what you say we are operating a free market economy nti aban to me fa nhye say na minim no nhye but o metumi de obi be say think outside the box omonfa nhyehyeye bi mbra na ema enye compelling kra na ema ye nuanom na omo ye business no omonya saa tema no na omo oman no
Asantemantamu MPP amanyoko dwamtena ne Bernard Ntwibu asiakon adodo na nim no chama wuntumi no eno okokopie mu wo police ID ama yatoto na no ensem ewi akire ya mani bill se wonko na afensem no onto aso
bo me say me na me galamse na me produce me lances a lease e de kire wo se menye illegal mine na se menye galamse enti me de me lances no e de kire wo ama omu the tosu bio almost aka say me ye adwuma ewo forest and also me catch up say enye me nkonko ye adwuma ewo forest ye aye so mo evidence omo betimi ade ahre na emre bi me apply lances wo ho and so forestry commission and lands commission and mines commission omo ye say omo de honam forestry commission for so omo hwa ho into omo and custodian omo ye responsible omo hwe e ho enko ho da ti so bi ye adwuma wo ho ne ade a enye medi enye bibia enu ana ebe omo ama bill two sureties ana CCR Yama bill CCR bill
Yama bill no how much is the bill
again in an meeting I can CCR
Maminya no so Adom TV Badwam kase na ha na bema kwan na no pɛ ye de si ye da semre ne adaje a wode maye ye kwa ba de bon krata no ene online de ato so medin afia amankwa tamaklo ye da sebiem ye samu akwa abado ba Adom TV Badwam dwumade yi eso ye da awrade asepa se nenso 27th May ye nyina ye wonkwa e wa hoden fasedama de obo enya wo pɛ ne utumi ne unyansa usika bi ne wudin bi a waje eya Adom ne keke tu sorry a awrade medase said nenso wakan me akante asefo ho ti fa me kɔ le fa me bra asumdue mu o ya awrade wa ye dada na wo say puan o ka bi ahyeso ti emu ache ye dase stations ne dɔso dan so de abri bia na Adom TV na o de da ye ni som dodo ti na 30 years ye dedicated ya mamo no muntia bebre abakɔ nanso ye gina mu 30 years a na say ya hwefo ne yetiefo papa bi anopai ye bu ye mu asechia mo da mo ase papa radio for 97.1 ye chia mo mamo akwa aba dwumadi se Badwam de 5:30 ene ye ban from mo de nwom saa na apostle Dr. Nita Kutego baye e be hye ye nkran ne nso owie ye news no ene ye de to aso a akwaje ya home kitu ya sa be gina ha ene de obon krata no ene online Adom de no ebro medi de afia amankwa tamaklo meni owura asante da ko Benjamin na ejina ha anopai be me na anopai menchia we na bia boko de mo designer no so ya de mu tops no enye bad at all
ndifa enye bad e kan simfo amiensa na ewe
kwabna sante entade shem enye bad kura
kwabna sante entade shem enye bad kura okay so ode enye bad kura so dia fa enye bad kura ka insimfo amiensa
kwabna suban enye bad kura
kwabna suban enye bad oh yeah you oda wa sere dampam sa otiri na yi oda dampam na o sisi kankofo we hamadu ti to asanse mfo we so afia tie
rate
to abei so to ebei eso
to ebei so de bi ntime to this all the
adianta ya adianta
ya monya me so bo
ero de obetuma hey Paul Penno man that from no man fun baby e only am for Allah ye be call the first one be fair no adianta ya
e monya me so bo
kuntu hwe ya
ninchia no
me de defe kakra ka ba e ba say e ye pe e ja bi hu a
e ja bi ti ase
ye ko ye nim we the tisi ze mo zo ka we futu fu na fu den che fu so open ye mre me jiri tata me ye kom ono so na se futu fu na fu den won timi
eni futu fu den fu bia
ku bia ahoma no be kirum futu fu na fu den che fu na fu omo nyina omo fu ye baako ezo omo didi bibia na omo pre me sa fa no ko bi ba na sankofa
enchi
eni mani me ye oh eradi yakopo ye ko jame
no same ho
wa hu di anti
na ta se tezi ye be to abai
tie de si achi obia ade achi nkwa na se na ati ni ma chiro ye hia kese pass wa so wo be hwe yi na wati be tutu anamo sie se ma wo do to de obo kratem de bre e be me ho kwa fia ma kwa dika ka da se apomude nkomo ho agokansi ho ahosepe ho asemidika na fe de pese mu de atwa so ma on the wings of a director Weber set designer
so Weber
ye kai de ma me da form
Piero
de ma me da form na de ma me da form no e ma busuanya ya akode na Piero enye easy me hu be ma wasua from last week Monday be see o ma me da form usu be ma mu ubegina brane no be ma su say we de be ma su pa eti Piero ya akokese pa de no o ya me enjina wachi sabe e kremofo countdown so ba kremofo wa me elder wa bo mpa ya wie no na wakọ di wadua na video timi brem ya ne ensa to ano ne brem ya na so ani grab e do ma Christ so the question about when you akukuduro e dey say brem elder e ba wa your fast yo no problem the check kremofo nyina camera for the sound ne e makeup for the set designers we edamu nyina ma sese maji bo a wo hwe no so de Bribia de kasa asida kese pa de ma. Online story dey no.
Online story adomonline.com de wahani CID releases chairman Wuntumi. Said the Yankasiemu mu yede Abramo na Santamantam mu MPP amanyoko no dwamtene last week and abambofo bo ehye no so ana omko ni fie near search no niema bebre nti na se no ano e wo so oba court nti one ne lawyer Godfrey Dame na mpanifo ahodo bi omo baaye bisa ne nsem efa fama gudie tuo no so won nkrata bibia nti badomonline.com no so ewa ha na ya kire owura bi a wonya mfie aduasa enuboni esum kwabrane ho ne firearms niema bi ekeka ka ho wo zabuzongo no se wani se woka kire mfie aduasa ni onyiri yo nso nuboni
mfie aduasa 30
ene no so omo akire no nti ho asem so enie mamesamra local no mu biem 17 arrested in anti-galamsey operation was Samra Boy. Operation be akoso Samra Boy ho Western North and Western. Ama nipa dunson pedifonsa kan wo mo. Just say galamsey ne die. Edin. Nanu etwa mu ko yi nso ye da hwe.
Wa hu bidia no.
Yeah. Just ya kan wo nti o.
Yeah, ne enti. Omo no ye hon. Me no wa.
Oh, so me nya bi.
Esi enuanum na ye. Ye yerenum na ye. Ye kuru na ye. Ye ma na ye. Yeah, ne ye.
Bia na ba ko nsu kase ni mu na ye bidim ni enunum. Adwen pa. Nti enso ho asem nie na judge caution against premature plea bargaining in Adubo his case. And also ho asem badomonline.com and some afofro bi na fiwaje bre akenkai.
Yeah, the daybreak Democrat and Besha said was a KGL chairman win CEO award again. About somebody na few comes to nya bebe and na KGL pay pound down. Kasepa for many Ghana to exit IMF program in 2026. Sa yon for the IMF monetary fund for no. Paid at to say onyame the chair 2026. Sa yon for no. They be ada na ekosrade no. No mo dey share my make sure office and she won't be there no. Ya catch the no ado kwche CID pay for mom to a year na no. Also coming up, how YEA and Kofiba and Japan aided the 2024 Mahama campaign. Hey. Okay, so I know what I want to say. About the overseer, the Democrat, or say pass on city gains to Ghanaians. Mahama urges businesses. Yeah, businessmen and women, oh my God. President Mahama, I just said, say they see the now they know ECG brand kakra. Yama timemu fono o my Ghana this year o munhu no munya ehun eye emfaso de. Coming up, fight against looting of state lands disregarded as government renews Clement Jato's license. And what's Ewa say? And after CMD calls for innovation and sustainability in food processing. Cocoa Marketing Company, they can almost say ba Badwam bibia timako fine daily graphic is with ba. Graphic GCB Bank strengthened partnership. And then her Ghanaian nurse wins 200 following $250,000 global award. Congratulations, even though I don't know the details. 2,637 ECG containers retrieved. Minister, if we are not convinced, we'll come back. It was what I said. Containers na yera hu ana se emubi ne hu na ana se ehu no kwa be so na we fa de na wo ti sebre bibiri san komo no ibidi wan se the Ghanaian Times so jaba. Flood mitigation in Greater Accra region, more houses to go down. It is sure I fa says nyoma PR mu fie wa shalebotwe omu fie omo no waterway ba woni wan koka se comfort ko woni wan koka Greater Accra Minister na afi okasa no to onfo ne comfort se ko se ba bia o dan ni si bia ye o si akwan e ma nsuo twifra di fa so PR tie wo yi mu de ba to timi mfa Ghana branch oboto e be bududo na egu e bu anya afi na ma be jira woni abadaye monwini ho bra ya esu e be bu agu ye tu mamo e be bu agu ye ko di die ye ko da he e be bu agu mo pa ye si enkoye ya ba bi ntegre e be bu agu nti ana pe slogan ye e be bu agu ti fa show team me bia o dan ni si no potem ho bia ho se una problem na bia una problem o se on ti ase ko pota ko bo PR amane me yonko pa e be bu agu e bugu wi a o de ko Flagstaff as na Jubilees na ko pay ni wona da e be bu agu ye bugu ye na se won chokrana ye bebu
enti awie na we no ayi eno aye news should be nursing mother ne babo so men nan hye na chie esi nipa bi akwa kokum no e wa wutu breku kuna jana to uncompleted building bi mu na akra ne danche no wo su eso omu repeat no e na mo se ku no Edi o. Se minim sa sid na gu nipa bi tiri mu. Nti na ya na santa na mi bisa mo se Ewrade so boy yen suban se na nseso. Nti ya ne sai ni. Ho amuni. O ba tan ya ne babo so me nan se na chi wakoto no mo na sa kum na kan ho. Edi abone no waye wo. Na wase ne pa bi na wa mpene a.
Edi chi da okoka se University of Education
Professor na yakuna sie no woni fie. Oh, I was a mrano de mu ding like how? Bosume akra bosume na yo. Sane ma me achi.
And so je etie ne se yen tie nipa ene yen tie ba ane yen parish ni kwa ba fa. E be se bo as a deterrent. E jeje bibiem sa. Awo so awura ko no. Awo so
ya wo ya na no odin. I was here de line be too mu. I was here careful. Yes ya wo ya but ebia no odin. Ebia no odin. I don't know determine prices o. Ano odin. Tino eno enso e wadomonline.com ko hodoma benya bi akenkan yenyine no so
all right.
Na yem fancy yeda so umre no wadaje ode ma ye radio fosu 97.1 yeda mo se papa ye kwei siko sikeba Erika Sedu Bodi ebeche 1000 Ghana no pay ya *281# option e 4 *281# option e 4 twanisesi na obedi twanisesi e multi ha no your numbers so mo tap ni ananka ya jiji nyina de akoye mfie ti me straw wo de o advantage no twanisesi na obedi cho Erika ba 1000 na yesre money die mu amudi a yefre mu aya amomfa eno ne say mumfa enye bibia obi me you o picture na obi ehu wa kire o ampasika na ba me momo ni mu ewo me de kwa akoye we me da mo simple just to motivate someone to no hu sam pade no ye no kore we hu hia Ghana card na ade akwa withdraw sika no egu momo no so yefre mu a eni die mu a ya momfa hu na ma agro no ayede ebi nso ya na phone na dum minim se beto so anu ma hyeda dum no ne sei na de fine e beto chese odwen hu a wonti ase mo anya ka fi betwa mu omutwa ma unya ni nanso twa ne di ye cost *281# option e 4 twa ne sesi a Erika Sedu Bodi de beba asemidi council e be se twa draw back nso aka ho medi afia amankwa tamaklo mini ura sante da kon aka omanhene aka obolo daddy aka former PE teacher ewie ye kwa ba gudi ho nsam etwaso
wow and an open to about fantastic morning going out to you baby wa wo hwe bede ya bande ne ya ba na no pay yesi ye ho so egina ye ho so esi akonkon je ho bamba ne yoyoyo a na Malta Guinness na de esi akonkon sa yere nsam na ba na pay Malta Guinness me patcho no matter the occasion I Malta Guinness yes utwo no mu a Malta Guinness actually pano kuyi keke proudly made in Ghana Sansona Franco Trading Enterprise phone papa fee smart TVs appliance ahodo papa fee Franco Trading Enterprise omna ken ho no pay yade ensam no brand wo chane so mame say you be start afia arma man so kakra ne aba fie one Chabi Alonso and Real Madrid the yini kire ya so new head coach for the next 3 years and Alonso Barca kwan bia so be bodwuma na the FIFA Club World Cup no the Real Madrid akwakọ bodwuma na bibia so atimi akoyire ka hye no say be mame ye be kọ nim ne ahwe ha ono so ne tenwa as Real Madrid coach no and so betumi ayera ye kan sa no okopie mu wo Liverpool akache nra na Liverpool ye wo mo parade trophy parade sane be amode trophy be kire ye mo fans yan ade akwakora bi fihi sane car no say feli break you say dey odi anu nipa nimu ama nipa prepare nyasam keto akra ya na wu say ebi atwitwa bi o say wo dwen ho a wonte ase boy well I don't know about so you dey want some so buy na no pay na yen kwa nim na yen kohwe and so the FIFA under 17 World Cup for the first time 48 team World Cup on a 17 level na draw ne beto mu no yehwɛ sɛ na esi ekoye na yehwɛ sɛ Ghana betumi akopie mu hodom. But from the 3rd of November to the 27th of November and kwambia so no tournament no ebeba so yenko sɛ ne draw no esi here on our screen. The FIFA Under-17 World Cup in Qatar. Ke first year Under 17 na ke gie din ye pa na so amfana no bra like Henson ye team ne manwa kwambia so no petre kikiri amfa wo je adwuma no ede eto. But yenhwe draw no na 17 draw after that it you go so hwe se kwambia so na beba na yabo ede achewo na dia. Okay. Until everyone summer in Group A, Qatar, Italy, South Africa, and Bolivia, and Group B, Japan, Morocco, New Caledonia, and Portugal. Group C, Senegal, Croatia, Costa Rica, United Arab Emirates. Now Argentina, Belgium, Tunisia, Fiji. Our Group D. To reps now. Bako, Morocco in Group B, Group C, Senegal, and Group D, Tunisia. And so, and in Group E, Egypt will hold with England, Venezuela, and Haiti. Group F, there's Mexico, Korea, and Cote d'Ivoire, and Switzerland, and that rep from Africa. And so, still, Ghana and Tumian could be Group G, Germany, Colombia, Korea, El Salvador. Group H, Brazil, Honduras, Indonesia, and Zambia. Group I, USA, Burkina Faso, Tajikistan, and Czech Republic. And at you say Group I, Burkina Faso, Africa, Zambia, Esha. Wow. Now Group I, Group J, Paraguay, Uzbekistan, Panama, Ireland. Group K, France, Chile, Canada, and African rep Uganda. And I finish in Group L, another African rep Mali, New Zealand, Austria, Saudi Arabia. Then you know still Ghana to me and qualify and to me say African reps in Dawson ye pa that's also for it to me and quite pimo. Oh honorable. Now, you really sound on him say Liga hold on, you're wrapping up. Kylian Mbappe is the Golden Boot winner in Europe. Yes, because what she goes to be about the end, sending top scorers this year across Europe. Top 5 leagues, no team say top 5 leagues now. I don't know Mbappe, but Ghana for Mranti boy Juma across the top 5 leagues near sending almost on some AC at here. Antoine Semenyo Nadini deeper, Antoine Ebo 11 goals, Iñaki Ebo 6. Mohamed Kudus ball 5, Joe share 5, Andre share 4, and Athamas Party share 4. To weigh a Ghanaian players, a modern ball across the top 5 leagues in Europe. You don't want some air barrel and the ano paying. Can you more targets can hold a Franco Trade Enterprise? May I draw? And I said, me Chuska, me 20 members no, Mommy and 20 members, Mommy and Okahon, and never cut 20 members now. You see me here, Nipa 10. Already Nipa 10 as Sorry, Canada. But also, be a count. Near new machine, you must say. Near new machine, you must say. Near queer, you money, it's in patcho, you're white. You're white, this is here, you're white, this is here, never got star 281 hash. Select your Adom TV, never be a one on a BBN to me. Star 281 hash. Select your Adom TV, for a crowd on near query, man, nano pay. Remember, 1,000 Ghana cities, that should day, I say. 1,000 Ghana cities. Now that shit did. So, mame, the countdown is on Saturday, the 31st of May. You're going to share a Tia Havana, Tema Community 9. I want to the final of the UEFA Champions League in a bro. What my beer. Wow. My shut up. Young of the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. About to hear them so China 7 p.m. Ghana and Nigeria the Unity Cup 2025 our London. Coach Otuado, squad on the 2 Ghana new faces be bring now woman and the to say we are opportunity. My so will take it and say the regular faces now money more opportunity, but say or soccer team anymore.
Surely we are using this opportunity to do further tests, to test our players, to see our players on a very, very high level. And we're happy that we are getting this opportunity. And for us, it's surely a good test for the upcoming World Cup qualifying games in September. It's for our confidence will be good for the upcoming games. And for us, we really need to know. We have so many open questions on players, and I'm happy to to give also some new and young players some possibilities to play and to show what they can. And surely after this tournament, some question will be answered. And yeah, for us also, we have a big community here in England. It's very, very important for us also for them to see and feel the players. And so for us, it's a very, very good opportunity to play in this, participate in this tournament.
Radio to no young share lineup or they call say opportunity others ne so mo take no mo chire se kwan bia so betimi aka team name. This is the squad coach Otuado where they call the Unity Cup in London on our screen to see yes it is the man Lawrence Atizigi St. Gallen Benjamin Asari of Arthur for Ghana's #1 goalkeeper Joseph Tetearang St. Patrick Athletic goalkeepers Gideon Mensah of Bordeaux Benezanan of Resta Belgrade Mohamed Salisu of Monaco Stephen Amborosios of St. Gallen, Aaron Essel, Nano Kana 20, Razak Simpson of Nations, Mahmoudou Kamaradini of Medima, Caleb Rinchi of Nordjylland, Abdul Salih Samed of Sunderland, Ibrahim Suleimana of Atlanta, Abu Francis of Cercle Brugge, Majid Ashimeru of Anderlecht, Abdul Aziz Issa, also Kana 20, Nibi Lawrence Ajekum of Cercle Brugge, Christopher Bambonsu of Genk, Jordan Ayew of Leicester, the captain of the side, yes, Thomas Asante of Coventry City. Felix Afenejan is back into the squad. Yes, Kwame Poku of Asante Kotoko and Mohammed Gaddafi Fuseni of Union, Saint Galois. And so dear no. Tell how the friend will go live commentary or Adom FM, near Semper FM, and take a shadow so Mame and no more Takenis. I can one of penny a day airbar. You called the Black Princesses of Ghana, woman Tunisia, and they bought the first leg of the FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup. Na ya share second biaso on bit me qualify kwa we the qualifiers. You see me no kasa mo Ghana man Soccer Center of Excellence head coach Sir Samson. And then someone to you so GD years on between Abojuma Abo Moho Eso Ayero Moho to me I qualify head of Tunisia Napambia so that be on 20 Women's World Cup no Yako Akopimo.
Well, we are on the stage. We have a goal we are looking for. We want to build our team. Slowly we are getting into shape. They are understanding what we are out for, and they are believing in it, which is important. So I see only progress going forward. Consistency is the most important thing when it comes to this level, and that's what we are insisting to see, that we are holding the same level. So we can compete with the best teams. So we are on that path, and it looks stable in the performances. Since we played the Queens, we played House of Oak, and that level was not really the level we wanted. And then so it was good to see that level come up again today. It doesn't matter the opponent. So this is where we want to be, and even more. So it's looking good in that aspect, but there are little things more to do. So now we know our opponent. I have watched the game that they played in Togo 1-1, and then home in Tunisia they won 2-1. It was a tight game too. So now we know how they also play. Now it's about us to now watch it and analyze it well and see how we can prepare ourselves to be ahead of them in September. So we are looking forward to that. We have 2 camps planned in July and also early August before we meet Tunisia. So we believe that in those times we will get the team polished. We got some new players in this week just for us to try some positions that we are still looking for. So we are still on the building aspect. I'm also going around to watch some middle league games to scout to see if we can find some roles that we are still looking for. So it's positive. We are strengthening the team in all departments that we think we are a bit lacking. So when it comes to this sort of, the doors are never closed, but we working with what we have, preparing them for the right things. But our eyes are still open because it's a national team and we want the best players here and we want to create the best atmosphere and the best team. So our doors are always open to find those who are even a bit ahead of already the players we have. So the doors are open, our eyes are opened, and we have scouts all over the country and out of the country, and we are looking for materials that can help us get to our goals. Honestly, I'm very, very impressed with everything that one asks for and look for. We are getting it, so we are having the support that we need. So I cannot complain. I'm very impressed and happy.
Coach Samson, on air coach the Ghana under 20 mano enti ka shenen sosa efa emmame enti yehwe sene be ko ebi kan ko na Tunisia ansa na yaba Ghana behwe sene eno so nsam enso esi etie. It's in July, you remember how that game ebeko. Now, you can say on for the Ghanaian Premier League. A few games to go. Nations FC League in Aboso. Wajet a sorwa boso on you be any chimpany adia. And some bit magic. Someone to Mengen, coach Kasim Mengel. Only a coach Manipa Adema Aye Nations was a Montombiase. A kakranza.
Listen, the more you just say you are some way to man determine say we in Ajana. They say how near Martino. Yeah, boy, I'm more than prepare. Near Bonity. Yeah, more last Martin, we are young Cassia. The Busua, yeah, prepare. We are in ball leak in India. Ain't mean Cassie. This is a ball leak. Mrs. Ain't mean declare when I am a dreaming head. They say no. Until you really leak, you know. Yeah, casting yeah, prepare until the last match I ever bought. I didn't see a boy any champion. Sunny, a guy also this year champion. So I thought now, in front of your team, we are still competing for the title.
Wow, and Tianone, the coach Kasim Mengel or the two and to say yes and nothing. Now, Senator Sumami is on the 31st of May, na Koti Havana, and because the 1st of May, what do men there anymore Havana no pa to anajo. And you know, part on your anajo be few bed or so me yen share the wo aye Havana na yanko bosso pani and the tema community 9 at the final of the UEFA Champions League, Paris Saint-Germain versus Inter Milan. Now I'm asking you try you see a minute and at the end you move them to see
minute and nay, yeah, young player, Odi kind, go, a pan Europa Champions League number quasemwa, and you'll be at to say, can and yakura ketwa, your friend Peter Oforikwe, Ubekaya, Europa Champions League group match at Baswo on 1st October 1997, no, Abrana Olympiacos, and Rosenborg, and this year, Nino, Nasa Brantier, Peter Oforikwe, non ready 17 years and 195 days, and oh, yes, I bakwasemwa, a D kind, so no. The youngest player or to Atena Europa Champions League na bakwasemu ansana on 10 December 2019 as money 40 ono esina kadema Barcelona no wedi 17 years 40 days on 31st May 2025 Woti Havana Tema Community 9 Empire Ebeja.
Wow, on the 31st Empire drop. Memenda. May I draw start to it one has. Now all the Adom TV no. Oh, I select Adom TV for a go to the area. Me pacho so Jesse bra. On your family. Munina mumbra me entala. Enya sam keto na make a choice ano. E be de say. Uhumi afrɛ me. Why? Uhumi afrɛ me na entala ne ade. Last year, we had no be friends so o person to chinchinga mama nti me enko chinchinga na mo friend kebab friend chinchinga and any or no so maintenance me so maintenance na any o mama o chinchinga wa to be 100 any o so mu say me twen zin no so atwen zin e bon komo na zin e so atwen zin me ko zin na me so atwen zin te zin say ni ba ho so na zin me so me hu am no be chinchinga but a picnic I should say it is a watch party at Havana. So my yen share Havana Tema Community 9 on Saturday na yen hwebom na bibia entumi enko yeje francophone number no 0246422338 we na make me pesa utwa kakra gu muntie aka nipa 5 na me 20 members na bwa no yes it is *281# select Adom TV na fa kakra wono diska gu bottom. And I say, me chow 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000. I may chow so. Why you marry your best woody? *281#. select Adom TV fakakra gum me mbo number ya ba na mababe ma skasisia 40% discount on cost sanji number we count 0555 939311 ofre frank wa say o hwe wa Adom TV na yesi omo ne ma na ye papa na san yefo na ba bia wo bia mbesan de abrɛ wo nti wo say o frɛ na watɔ de wo ye ne saa so a ya san kra ma 40% discount o frɛ Adom TV din Motor Guinness so no matter the occasion Motor Guinness ne be ma ase ayeden ase ayede nti channel so sa efa ma me Motor Guinness papa Motor Guinness ba bia Mamenya draw wa kwa no pay ya mamenya draw kama pa mema 1000 Ghana cedis na fi menko 1000 Ghana cedis why na di me 1000 no star 281 select Adom TV na die okay mamenko let me count it down 5 4 3 2 1 who is it Panyai 0547151 something 0547151 number ye frost here hey Mama, 1,000 obi edini sa no. 1,000. Hey. All right, no. Yeah, the birthday of the manager of campaign platforms, our Airtel Tigo, Miss Gifty Anochewa. This is to better years ahead and more things to happen in your life as you age older. God bless your new age and all your dealings. Happy birthday once again. Coming from your CVM team at AT in the marketing department. And the happy birthday gift, yes, happy birthday, do belated. Yeah, shall papa and nano pay. And quatintia pomudi woman yesterday amount. Very important. No, I come so said, my first say, now all smiley chance and your all smiley fee. Amen. And amen. Mr. Dennis Usu Manteo, head of internal business at 80. And I feel so Mrs. Catherine Kunadu and Shell, and also saw your VS manager or Telecel, Ghana head office. Muna a celebrity on birthday on the same day. Hey, I'm on 19th year marriage ceremony. Hey, I'm on more telecom. Wow. Belated happy birthday, Komamu Pa Mayane. And that's Nana, yay! Nana Doma Henny Nana won Quaso. Nana Udu birthday. Yamin Shaw, my Nana. Yamin Shaw. I'm Gusuma on him, dear. Any apomoding my and Quatintin on Famao. And I'm Diano Nisian, who know Umusa to me the boo of mine. Oh, come on. And that's Jessica Sirifi birthday. Jesse. Yes, birthday. Jessica, Sifi, happy birthday going out to you. Yamin Sharon Tonkwan papa. We feed me producer Padibo was also to Pamela Tente. My yes of is that. Well, Tente, happy birthday going out to you. Yamin Sharon on Tonkwan what I first said that. Hello. Congratulations. And none of pay Yamwa Badwam TV so.
Hello.
About your tell me your phone so. Congratulations. Oh, Debbie. On my. Tell me your phone so. Hello. Oh, Debbie. Pacho.
Yes, I'm Pacho.
Tell me your phone so. Congratulations.
Hello, Pacho.
Congratulations.
Next.
Udini say?
Metonka.
Debbie, I'm so TV so. Debbie, I offer. Pacho TV so for your phone so. TV no be delay. I say to me kasa. Or tell me question anyway. To me, beside how are you? 3 years later, I will say, I am fine. Thank you. And you? Osaji for Sia dear your Ajiman Badu the second. I'm ready. Now, Kwaso. And now your birthday. Happy birthday going out to you. Yamin Shamay. Quatintia Pom Dium, the Shadiamon, Nana. Your boy wants him on your special birthday. Observe the Belgian Sonia, dear see. I will can see so. And then I don't pay. We ever but the ever sound back near the OBD. You see a fund they don't come on the show. Padi will try me producer. Kejua biya fake. Kejua ranka seni Erica see do body. Upon when you want some shalai, if we are the Akabe back or so heavy drum.
And then so yamu akwa bamra Adom TV Badwam health tips eso said the no ehya no and ye to aso sa na ye no ye nche 5 minutes because ye nim say obia ye busy anopai o dware nkura no ne ade but tie ni ye aneurysm eno ho nkomo ye say eye moja mro so hu sunsanso no ebia and na oba beti o su ansan ono de measurement month ne dia obo hu de hu hu say hono I was here ka eno awantie eno be pone ho kakra kire ne ya hwe course so no fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic on Madaroma jumedi etumi epie komonten so ne adokotafo nursefo edi enkomo ti ya we bia ha wadwen a ofre Dr. Dubuatia obejo so ne number no screen ase no frɛ nene nkasa oba ne nso mu akwaba
ye nua
ya da se pa nourism ehun komo na wotwi ye die enu abon ni nyina tofa bia na obi antie bon tofa na nkyere courses a edeba
okay enti ye say aneurysm eye mojabo so hu sunsanso na no so ye medical condition a empempe no say entini na edi moje efri akoma ne ho akono ebogo eye bete na ama pressure na moja ne de ko na ama ntini na hu balloon enti bo say hu balloon na apai na moje enwunu egu nipa ne mu eno ne aneurysm no na empempe na ye omo a omodi aduasa ko eko no omo tpa na etaye omo na de ekofam aneurysm yare yi ba a edikan eye emfie age nipa bia wunyine no na ne ma etochima ewo nipa dwem yemfa ne se usa no America na utumi ko se ye kase kwa obete so efise wunyini na ne ma sasa so na nipa dwane rade ball no ntini ne so wunyini na ebogo nti ebetumi ama wanya aneurysm ne etoso mienu omomo enum cigarette ehwehwemu kire se chemical na ewo cigarette mu nicotine na nkasa eno ema ntini ne mu eyemre ese ntini ne mu enti de wonum bia ekomu enti ekomu efamo janim na afa ntini ne na ese ntini ne enti eno so tumi ma wonya aneurysm
okay
ena me se kasa enra no meka se mojabo so complication enti so BP wo sho na on control na BP ne kosro obetumi enya aneurysm ena de etoso bio brofocasm ye can be atherosclerosis we ni na amaka na kire se srade adori intini ni ma mentini ni ma ye ketekete enti srade so de adori ade mu abusa na ama na ye harden eye dendenden enti ebe mentini no etumi ehu balloon na apai aha eno so tumi ma wonya aneurysm nia etwa to kra eye family history obi wo ho anebusuem omo wo aneurysm omo ntini no eyemre fragile into ono so betumi enya aneurysm
okay
ena ye famojabo so kofa ban ni na eno so obi di sa te so ono mo nsa basa odwindwin bebre eno so tumi maninya mojabo so into one manage obetumi enya aneurysm
and we na ne courses no
me pachane
oh okay na se mojabo so wo abusuem no wanye careful wa manage ya ebe mu etumi enya aneurysm no pa ne course no
no pa ne kum krofo pa mojabo so ayen control no no pa ne kum krofo we ene man krofo bebrenya aneurysm no ense mojabo so no man century ni bia enti hwenye Saturday ye koye screening abrante kama ye checking the BP on 190 ye checking it 3 times there na ye kra no enso hwenye no bibia nya ne ye kakro onje yendi say ye machine no ye sa the machine foforo so hwenye no so hwenye no
ti no sa no ye bedu abrebi na e kano afeye se oh na hwenye no
yes hwenye no eno wowu ena aneurysm na eyade a ehu pa because eno etowa na woko ye wo mu ahodo bebre ye wo de ewo chim a ye fe no cerebral aneurysm ye wo de ewo ye abdomen ye fe no abdominal aneurysm ye wo de ewo ye thoracic ye kokko honom a ye fe no thoracic aneurysm ene ye wo peripheral aneurysm eno ye de ewo ye nan ne ye nsa no but de ekum nkrofo me se 4 nipa fo na mete na wotwe bosomi yi mu no omo de ni na ye omo chim etu beti yesi ntini apai woni chim mu je tu no wawu ye de ni drew hospital wawu and within 24 hours o healthcare system enye good a obetumi ewu
wow
a good crown pa within 24 hours and she mu che say 25% enewu within 24 hours
wow eni o chenya mbo ani ato aso
me passion
enti yemfa sedama beti osu ansa aneurysm esre one check here because enyunugu wadwene mu wo tiri ma bede wo hu because enya de etwa wa ubehu say ebenti na wasili 24 hours so health system no kra ye good mpo na yankeka ye ho de obekọ empese ye bekọ sa kwan na so ntini edi ho nkomo na awotwe mo me da point for me clinic ase say hypertension say diabetes ya we bia ofrena obejo so 0244867068 ochena so sabre ya 5 minutes yenche sa kan ye ho na yento so yada CBM samu akwa Badwam TV Badwam dwumadi so me da se pass oje bretie ye aneurysm yi na otwe mu nkomo aye die no mesrɛ mo ani die mu a hwɛ obi a wo exam Saturday Thursday Friday wafrim edini druye a na se moja no enwunu agunitirim multiple stroke esra obi abrantie papa bi o exams oko esra mo emfa no si etwetua waso na wonimu a ebekum uncheck your BP ko check pressure ne dose on system ne mu eno de ntumi enyi firim obi struggle try so benya bibia di wanya bia ma na busua tie no nsi ye koba saa o ye partner na ye de ti wiase mu no o sore o ba adwuma no akofie no wada no asore no aba adwuma saa na ye yo saa mesrɛ mo ni die mu 5 minutes ye nche na beti o so ansa e de ye efemu eno de ye se eche wa like partner do wo ko senya me domo boa okra na sa wo survive okra no a onye se de na otie no e ha adwen o ya re ya mesrɛ mo ni die mu me ma papa bi chew pa na me de mamo Father's Day ba esro fa check o BP no ko check o prostate no ko check prostate no emma cancer nye emfa no ho magye prostate no ansa mesrɛ mo ani die mu ye nyina ye ka ho umi enya mrema ye ho at least what we are see o blood pressure de so hu o sugar level so hu ye hunu saa ne ma we no hu at least unim de obeye anese for doctor for no betu yemfo ye check wate enya mo ama ye nkwa tin na ye ya bra bobi nti na ashotin no esere rade do hwe so da timida se na wotie na ochna obetie obehwe 5 minutes saa till Friday ebewie no bohu say wasua de me da se obeye ne saa se da na ye endpoint obi party clinic na daroma na ye de bai timisro bowura mu ko hosisi ko check wo de no scanning no ye ni free o prostate no scanning no on use ka lab de utwa bia obenya bi de abeso yasen na ye nyanim de fo no wo di nkomo 0244867068 0244867068 friend CCA e ko check wo de nyame behwe so wo hira no ma nkwa ahode wom medi de afia amankwa tamaklo majoy trish ntadi ba konso ene hyemi maureen nso na achichiri mitine kama saa no ene benada edru benada se ya mia madokotafo ba na ebedi nkomo faith homeopathic clinic faith ejidie so yare na ho to wo no madu na ho to wa ejidie na ade hye adru no no ena amo ayare sa ti so de jidie ewura jidie ayare sa bia ho no a ho beto ti mia me doctor Reverend Kankambodo ewa ha do yam wache
papa ejoso
na bia boko
yesu adom
prophetess ho ye
na ho ye obo adwuma pa
adwuma ndia mu bo
that's right
sa na mi hwɛ mo na me am doctor Kwaku Boateng
Kwaku Boateng adwuma na do so nti se ko hwɛ be bi kakra
sa ehu hia
yesu ye hwɛ
ya se ya san de mu fanta ataye ne a topics no mu bon kyerɛ yen sa
ehu hia pa
because ya ye hu se ye ntie
ehu hia la me da se no praise wa ma ya kwanya we o se
on some of the kind of proceeding, many aja home because they say a bride woman, crucial.
Sir.
If we are some as a carbon question upon this, only say in your bedroom, Quantana biswa, a pomodem Quantana. Na saa Quantana, and I was say, Ubia, I didn't hold him. Ubia was chefa. Says, oh, yeah, a massa upon modern summer year penal, if we pay.
Okay.
So, I will share the global challenge on health issues. They say, I don't. If you say to hepatitis B, I say by 2030. If you say end the food crisis, number kwakukunti, malnutrition, air cost, we are sick, baby, and sana ya dear who draw epidemics. Umana, but not breaking, but yes, your mind, so many things.
So none in the muza.
Mpox namha. So, and don't you know, maybe any bedroom. Now, so share health system, especially Ghana, the health system now, and I say a health regime, no, a curative health system, and a year Juma, and I hear Juma from maybe I also am MY, and I say, you introduce preventive health system. Na curative ni say why yare na do sawa ansana o kope ayarishe na preventive ni say one kasa no o healthcare mindset enti wa hye ebrebia ma ho a one kasa do ho kose doctor en check you na me de o nsama na o dey proceeding because that is the only way I bet me achieve health. They say only said the latest research on healthy people in this world. Penny pom up modern we are seeing now 5% in look 4.9% we are seeing now I say a population 9 billion out of the 9 billion only 5% of the 9 billion in a bit me from healthy people 15% are hospitalized people people who are going through various treatments I 5 from 120 80% from sub health people now they when they say 5% no omo ngukese because they are healthy. Sure. They don't die. 15% no and I'm say omo go through various care and treatment in omo ngukese. 80% na according to the research omo wu pa. Ono na otimi teto yes wo wu. Bibi timi enu akwa me na gina ha o. Some no okoti said na wo kase obi akrache. Okotry exams suddenly. Just like that. But the thing is that say there are incubation period of every condition. And then be a case ya dey 50 preoccupy me ku nipa o. O leave the traces e wo nipa duanim. But he who are near buye near so. And what say you follow the traces. Ni ko ho the crow because our incubation period no e hon na nyamema nyoma befen telltale symptoms. Oh, obi ana say anybody needs to respond to so sa nyoma no obi ho na sit me tatai. Shortly e ho na ko e ho na no aba na ko. Suddenly, ubehuna will lose weight, but uma na ba will lose appetite. All of a sudden, we just a dark brown, now deep yellow, and care woman so no anointing. And a one casano, so you be a show nippedia so yipa changes be a baby ubehu. Obi all of a sudden, none the buffalo, but no so no. But the buffalo, I say, if you're crab, answer if you're nema. Oh, on I take a cry, not or taste Sandy way na eba within a short period of time but the ema e beating nipa say eba na no akọ nti ofo say
okay
that is how nyamia program the peduane say prompt e woni o ma bi ho say the be ya ye betimi agina de yehu ye ne so etu anamon akohwehwe mahu what is actually happening na ade ba akọ most people pa self medication ohu sa ade na instead say obetu anamon akọ ayare sabia oba faith homeopathy ni ahwehwe mama no na over the counter kofo bebre say antimicrobial syndrome kofo abuse painkillers ama kodum pempenso bia say the liver gradually but and with the faith homeopathy clinic the Kenya say baby say nipa bedru ye ntena ho ema yade endo so ye ansana etu anamon they say your boy whole buying a free yade baby we see edru no the fe be the end stage of any disease the idea bia wo baby a edru a we nhwea eni wo sika wo edru but emfa because what na hama asay organs major organs ni nyina e kobasa na na just say wa mo ho enu nti na yese sabria na ho de no yese unya health routine yese unya health schedules one kasa utimi ba for check up na yehwehwe oni padua ma yehu the state of your health because they say the new miensa on daily basis me no nyina ye di o yensuo yeduane ye frama aye polluted now the amount of pollution are common say kodru ni padua ma the organs these pollutants are target you know and your liver and our kidneys that's our two major organs we say ebeseya on say you say a doma kolebu nyina akopɛ dialysis ni nyina e sade ma ye kan yo microplastics chemical residues abuse of painkillers without prescription I want them for a long time alcohol excessive drinking sade ma we nyina accumulate oni padua nim kakran na a bit due time a how no wadwe kra nkoso esno obia ne de kodu ni padua ma eye no enti won say sisimu ho hyew sisimu timi hyew pa man bebre de she menopause ba ne nyani nya na menopause o ye be ma so ade be she de the Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic ye hwehwem amu ku say eduru ba bia arthritis tin de ba eduru ba bia kidney ne infected it me this burning sensations no e ba waistline e dane kop ni padua ni ba bia various kinds of arthritis okasem okotodwe wapono waposo a etutu ehyew chesa wo bre wo nantia wo struggle especially for staircase if you be leg cramps it say okotodwe na kasa gegre pa me so we be ma Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic near Bow. So why yes I did be do baby no. Say ukotodwe be maybe ukotodwe na support us in terms of conjugal operations. What I mean no. Say one timi amakotodwe ni mo anya dia support us no a. Bro be di ehwamo. I hwe ya be drum be na dwuma pa wa mi pa so ntimi nye. Na bibia akwakoye pasa. Enu ntini ye say Fabra Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Be chef de ni scan 36 nerve endings ni nya na me adom mfidie ho ye be hwehwe mako de how ya de bia e how every terminal condition ya re bia na ho kwanko ejijom fa ha no so afa ha ase obi a onu wudi pillow bi say sometimes to use that ya re nipa na because that's me say ya no so I say be so o Faith Homeopathy you check your body mass index you check your moja you treat you as an individual because you nim ya de su ne ban be chef de ye hwehwem ahu na ye de wo de no achiwade aka no ye gidi say nipa 4 and 5 and 10 kronye tipa ya obia de enko because de koye ye ma tipa e bae no enye no na de obi de e bae enioma etimo obi tie ne ya e doso but ye hu say in Ghana about 99.9% of these people no they will go for painkillers and no and amani pa bebe yare etimi ayenya saa bedane adekese ade ananka obetimi adidi anda arrest ya da ama yare na kasa every nipadua ni makono lack of knowledge people perish and until fanambes we ne frey you Santa Maria Abuya Junction here Santa Maria Abuya Junction say Kumasi na wa bra ahene makokobe 18 mu honoma takwadefo nyina enko Anaji police station takwadefo nyina Anaji police station e takwade so okofodua ya Landry Managers Road Police Junction honoma bogosufo nyina monko old asida aye boga abros anachi oba wo pa wo acha wonya bi oba wo menses aye basa bema odwonso agisa wo chere nyesa na wotie after 40 years you grow with your prostate bra na ye check ma na nkoda ba bi eda wa nyesa na catheter na edi kwa kwhye bema nim me show say fa numbers we na friend say o share of idea so obetimi apeke numbers ni bi e wo screen ni so 0540 710 940 0540 710 940 and I say 0244 58 38 59 0244 58 38 59 so we oba what di abro enfie edusia ekwa ye ma me no mo di 60 years and above no they say mombra na mo me detox na yen check my body mass index no na yen nya de efe physio enfamamo at a 50% rate yegusua ehwe ma me no because of Mother's Day etwa mu ya enche me ma de no e be hyase eno nti we be ma ba homode na bra na yen hwe na wapomode no etimi enwipe e na wa se anopayizo so gbajemre na Moshe.
Yes, yeah, that's a papa, Dr. Kankambwedu, Faith Homeopathic Clinic. Near Tenin can Mr. Yonko. Na Yonko here Pumudi Mumano, Farmer Minoko, Nyonko Chekino, na Pumding. Yada sepa, Mamin Comra na, or Bakubin so or your bar, ever tosso. Yada CBM Samoa Kwaba, do Badwam TV, Badwam Jumedi, so Yanya 30 years old. I'm multimedia, Yanya 30 years. Ayawa, Yada se, Yada Mose Papa, Yan guests and yan clients. When ye do much, Yamisha Munina, for no mumra, na mo de mo ho boy ya, mo no mo ho da, bibia be ko so kama. Ti da mo ase, and openso Dr. Penny, Dr. Amin Bonsu, Amin Scientific Heba Hospital, Kofaribai. Ewa ha. Dog an open chawe.
Yana.
E bia boko de.
Ya me adarom.
Ya da sen so no multimedia ya dwuma cha pa. Pa.
30 years. What kind 30 years rather because eh ya me so. Media. Me no mo na start ya. Nti amam for nhwamo because mo de mo agina so ache. Amma good news ne bibia. Sansona amen for so abadwuma de ahwamam for ba 30 years.
Gusua na mo
bo ne ahwamam for ya me nhira.
Na na so yanka sam first syphilis ho.
Yes.
Condition ben ya.
Yo. They didn't kind. You didn't yam yase. So do ama multimedia 30 years. I mean so over 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so la ya badwuma mana besin na ayare ahodo a e dey free ya dey akọ America, dey akọ he omo akrampo ba. Ama yatimi ahwa amamfo yare a omo ntimi ahwa ama omo akra baba boy abase. Omo ne China fo nyina. Anti ye dan yam yase.
Okay.
Say ne omo mo pa wo nyina so no offer so no mo anya be. Ti yam de ya dana se ntimi nana se nwie nti dana se sai so on tonkoso na on fire so na on sa manfo yare da amen na syphilis I ever come has I am the pass some of the aba na ansa na ebe syphilis no
video no me aba no so ba yen kan we
kakra okay na syphilis no aye STI ICA bia ne de man ye hu na boa kro no ye friend treponema pallidum na sa unse bibi o hwa ne bibi abeto se bi obema kakria bi krukru bi krukruwa ran na sa oba ana se omo ma no no omo de ye wo mo so bia omo se bi oba bi omo to kwan no bani sa eno a untriti na ko
okay
de man ye hunu no de ohwa bo se e kon na ni 3 months wo kono bo hwe na nsan bi unsam no unsam unam no unam o okokoso no nam eno wachi na fe sata mo bo se bia miti uti ayawya uti binya fever uti binya sore throat anyo ya chuchuchuchu kakra bia no abra fatigue be kra bo he ne bia anti na ho hyehyehyehyɛ basa eno so wo hwa na ko untriti na no akọ
okay
na kwa na koduru ba bia for a latent stage anti a hyew ho and so en ma bibia a bit ma hyew ho by 10 years
wow
a bit ma hyew ho by 15 years ba be do tertiary stage no or no wo hwa wono utimi cross brain barrier no uhunam ba bia into ultimo cells central nervous system no do nerves in na ultimo breaking it down they no are paralyzed
wow
and now say ultimo cell brain no baby into obo say no ya infection na afi when a stroke tap bones o fano
o fan baby
and so ajojo
afi the video na ready
and now say obo say
yanko hwemra
yanko
nti
we no sa video here dey hwe no obo so obo free American
okay
obo so ne yare and obo hu yare bi obo hu say e hemorrhagic e ka say hemorrhagic ya omo manya stroke a enyunu moja ne enyunu gum ne say dinsin ba bia obo so kwa ye de gisi ye de sekan eye twa ansana ani obi so free American me America no obisa ne yefrin o say ne ayi aha nti o mo hwe no mu ni ana no ba kire se sa wo yare a na che so wa hu ba bi papa
e wo so ko
so de ko na akosa ho yare
sa ye hwe video mra
machine we diagnose na kire o yare na asoja se prescription of medicine yes I go ba be well na akito kama sisi ana wasire no so
break musu mwana me butu so bi yesu sa ntumi na me kopra ni na me fe.
This is the one that we love. The whole family loves this one. This, I've never been in this machine until I found out about that. So,
all the things that you have
to same. Up since Trinidad, since Florida, since North Carolina, up to Florida, came to Ghana. I didn't come to that, I came to Ghana to see Ghana. My mom was like, it's a little hold up. I was like, all right, let's try it.
So next week we shall have a great football.
So this Sunday, come watch me.
So that they will be for bread. No, and I'm so now over back. Yes, and it is said the American syphilis, no, Ubon's Yariano.
Into when one no tougher kakra, actually, or a hefo.
Aha, on say, we know. Yanko Madarma, yes, say amen, can be idea improve. The Akako farm machine be about some machine, no, some machine me no, or be a nibi.
Okay.
Or be a nibi Africa, grow be a nibia. Or more chromo for our Papa be free Canada, or Obedro was say, I didn't expect me you BBC our Africa. I didn't know share a you are in nature. A chiro we are. Nenwa odasuna na sa we are you. One say pap ma me no anani ye free or that's one of your sere. Aha, ye no na me kai. Moja enyunu no nyina yanko for my prescribed treatment. Na ye did and we didn't know so canon no. I did say ka betima nanti. Stroke the head din pa and one day omunya no mu. Aha, anso nyame adaro mo nanti. Ana American ye no. Ha, wo say o badaso no. Yanko Pandaroma, idea was what the American states in no, Yamia Daroma, Nano, who I act for no crama, baby anti some machines no entino. Yamia Daroma was all yaria to an among Nabra. Some machine would that's what, none way you are. Not see as I saw Yariano, and son as such row and wardrobe. Nabaconos was in channel, dear, and also that's what. Say if you choose to copymonas, a your knee, a your kidney. Ayo liver, ayo akoma, ayo nkasemu, aye honam bebia sema papa ya na mekan. Wonse kutodweno eni otu ase ahanu aye me yane na ayi no. Yare no aha manfo pa ne yare na ene sese amanfo ani. Scribe enso hadwen pa. Enti sa machine no nyame adama odi abra.
Yes.
Na bedaso. Ne yemfa no pa na county. O za amen no. Na mafo enti tambia fo ani hwe am. De dinkan mfidie will be any be. Na to so biem nso anyankopon de di kan kra yempa ba ye de touch. Amen chese anya ho. Ani do ba na bon pa ya na gasa amen be.
Dog ya beto no so nti enwe ye syphilis no complications e wo ho any day.
Aha. Nti syphilis no. One say ebi na me e could do latent stage no a show ho. De be duru primary and as a tertiary stage no. No na complication as a thing. As a show ho no. I say organs in do one say yeah it me the auto from paralyze paralyze it me say wakuma it me the uoba it me the what do you call central nervous system no and do one say oh show when am your basa when am you three I say yari bi obo so show you know yeah na say you doctors because and I'm saying attending to no. Do most say yare e be hwa esi yehu yare kro. Ye be hwa esi yehu yare kro. So amen dear because of the machine nti no. Mo say to amanfo ni wo ho a ni yare no. Mo say ahanu ache wo de akina wo se me de ko ha yesi yehu yesi me de ko no. O de ban no wo hwe no. Na ye syphilis na onyae. Na nam say no one treat ya na ekoniti no. Na akohihye no ho ase bibisa. Enti no and the activity say will be from head to toe. And even cry one more when you more say my pong, and also when you are colonel with the yum, and then the cake and honey and noir, ankasa tem de ne nyina ade ne nyina ba timi sɛ wani etimi sɛ kyese obi bia otimi mo asosi de ande ewura ba bia ekose ho nti yesramamfo sɛ yare bia wo de wahwa wo de wo sɛ ntimi nko bia na sɛ wo sɛ wo de wo yare a utu amerika na ba ntam a na ya sa yare na ma na wo ho timi ato ama de vidi papa ho ede mpa bota akire ene nim defo papa fo ya kra yo school amen wa kra wo school a watete alternative medical personnel and sana even midwives or titu omu a registered midwives and sana registered nurses yes a titu omu and intin amen de kire se wo yare se de city bia na bro papa ya inro no doso bra and now say de sa bo ma amen se enye heba nko yes I use homeopathy sir yes I use reflexology sir yes any na no me number no le ja mo fremra no amra na so ho ya mi sure mo ko mo ya de ya mi sure mo number ni 0244227192 okay 0244227192 0 20-722-9505. Okay. 020-722-9505. And 0245-275254. 0245-275254. Yamishramu. Aisha. Congratulations. 30 years.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Dr. Amin Bonsu. Ena yete no enka nti ufre no na wokọ hokoda machines no mu a yari asasa yari nti frɛ no sisi ma men komra na fe that 31st wonim de ye wo T Havana be kwa ba ne atwa so
this year 31st May Champion League members no assemble Adom T Havana enti ba jo se wa me wa hawo me ni fie sie pare Yes, the Yamia tour. This year, we are Champions League as a buffer. Then I hosted. 31st May, they posted our Asempa Life and Country. The chairs are for Sebra. T. Havana, young fashion.
Yada say, do who are to form me, said woman ya Brenwa na Eda, Memenda 31st May, no, and ya grow. Oh, where ba. Eda Saturday no enya agro ewo T Havana mesho yenyina yenya krado ne enko na miamade akwasi bodi abetena mu jira sese kejuwa na nkasa memo akwa be se bia boko ahoboa ne guso
se wo ma podo guso ko so ade
sa no ano mutugu mu no ye use sponsors ne bia betem ene ade che no so aye mo
na fe so no jesi na ye ready the problem no ye se me hu I say me nu me hu bia me mfama hu se wo so pe da do so pe de wa wi ni o se wo this year mo bo ni nwezi de na be
enya hwe fa ni me nu nyina bra
se kura de na be fata
e be fata me mumu ye de fata na ye
se fata o o ba de me jodi no photo ba ko no white no ho
eni ho je so ma mfofo
ba bia be ko o ba gbe mi e ho be de
so
update ni say T Havana you ready and right you make sure say track grass so say be ball ya ko track grass so fine markings na via correct ya trusses so ya wi insuo to nti e be cover so
okay
and say the stadium e cover so emfa canopy trusses ne bi no say na be ti chassis no shaking insuo to wiabo ejato we obia ni problem so obo be bisa se insuo to ala be pacho oba insuo to
Yami Adom cry Saturday ready ebe so wi mama ye ami wi agro na
last year say wi insuo a fine and so it's going to be wonderful and I think so no teams are hold on ba be boy no so start here ba man for some person register here so mumra ho your registration say go ye niska bia
sa free
if you free there's some mumra ni na ye hwe mum ni the musicians no so confirm
okay
e bit me so confirm we say the mayor of Tema and so confirm so ba location
claps and claps no I started time bay.
Oh, anopa ba no twede ne ahya se dada.
Yeah, yeah, wabra ko si say numre. Game no ankasa so e be hya.
So the message I have for you this morning is that Missy Bright, the mayor of Temasek or Baby Shell.
Yeah.
Also
yeah,
so show papa. So if you ever say she was saying,
oh, no problem.
So about winning against
me jinidi obako.
Yeah, say the only time they were it your no.
And also and I did chance to
oh, yes, the former MP and the current MP na moba. It's a 24 by I'm not 4 banny at the best. I have 4. Say on the 31st. The kind of the first.
I said what?
Maybe Asia or Tia Van Tema Community 9. Naya Shabo Made, you are Semper from UC of Funday. Home Rama and Shimu Manning. And one friend, Miss Me one. And one no. Yeah, I could so come up. One day, me offers in the Baba.
Ubia Baba. Then I saw who a Yina no Aquano, son or onim PSG. But no name full meaning. And Timokano
Paris Saint Germain. Wow. What am I supporting Real Madrid?
Debbie Bacono.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Oh, we are Liverpool for I. Omoja. Winning team.
Wait. The first, I feel will be wonderful.
Yeah, that's it. Papa, I'm from here. Chance you better was. Yeah, the more because I'm in the
pipion.
Sir,
I know you can't get saying the pipion, you can't get saying.
Men can't you know wish you. Quetro, your point of my catcher. Into the Edu sorry, I am birthday celebrant. Not to me and family or more have my.
Panana and Chassia, mammy.
Oh wow. Eh nana tena
That
be the best at it. Nana dey very last. E bi mu edi kind nana dey won say ye kan ya. You too. Me din dey fear amankwa tamaklo. Ye kwei mambo atema ye krado cafe ba no ho e no wo o twaso. Ye ntwaso.
Momo hon ache mbra bedroom a usape jumezido oye hono somfo the Fantidol president for the Brothers and Sisters Association, Cafe Banwa na Yawo Jowulu police station in Chanhonoma, Makacho, the Hadi, if we papa, who is Banon so, a kama ye papa, and to know say, a baby, papa na at Nana from a phone, who is but papa is na Cafe Banwa na Osade Eba, Jowulu police station, Honoma, on Yara con crabra. Na bohwemus mahadeti na ba enjoy when is banon so na tedama Tuesday bia no yes bro no and then so no menye wo favorite rapper no atna say abrentebe all started or rapping yende as something catch papa the first nyuma metia so I was like hey you know what yen boys nyuma no fe baby brothers no what's nyuma nda ya obia bosa Namara no or one man back to back hits baby me can say this year Telesal Ghana Music Awards or Sunny J best hip life song of the year or a rapper now as a rap Canadian papa obi aruntum nkan she tulenke na wo freno into no and pay good morning bibi aboko na so na me na do mu ye papa na akwaba ahai cafe ba no a de yetna sa ye twetwe nkomo edwundwen ya ye ho na ya sonso ya kan he na no so kakra na mepede mehu because me share with that this is my first time nti mepede mehu ye kakra himfa ni nyi no wo himfa na ko school
okay me nyi wo na me wo TC tree blow that's my early stages of my life but I think we did around 5-6 and I'm a movie called Down Suman. And that's why I've been all my life Down Suman. But I think 2 years ago, I called Ouija and I just came back to Down Suman. I sound so cool school, more than some school at Mount Olivet, VHS, and I call Presec. Then I call Ghana Telecom now. At that time, I feel say music call and I start saying the friend. And me jai. So I think level 100 more now. I call Abu Media. Doctor of University, and I'm a Christian sound engineer.
Okay. So now, I should say, most my kaya move Accra, a gamboy. I increase you free. I'm increasing okay. A chimney, but in can have war. Yeah, okay. Big farm. I see. Yeah. And how soon that's now all your life? Yes. A cook school in our one can have it. Nice. Nice. And you know, Tulenke also Chimoy, I chimney, Nemo. nkran ha dey na what na papa nti no ma yenhwe the main wasn't when wasn't be as a tool. The main wasn't no oye nkran fu when wasn't be rara. Because again queen yachim dey yachim but live life one day when you see as on pa nkran fu when you see as into no ho na nye the main wasn't free na.
Funny enough me obi am share dem go ni be kind introvert what you say. Bibi me ana me sua ye ana me nim say oye onyum tuni a. Now person will make his statement you don't have to be timid and also you'll be our fairy idea because nobody will take you serious until you share aside there because me as I'm reserved what I say but me make his statement and as when I'm out there I have to put myself out there to the fullest.
Okay into no enya dey bia baby a nyini mon many za agor am pick bibia from.
Oh I did but I'm still an introvert, but I like to hang around with people. But I picked a few things from there. But and they shaping what I say. And I say meaning so once a wound you're not all reflecting on your life. What I say, I was a little bit hyper back then, but me who say and will take you too much of my energy. So I rather be reserved and reflect on life and all those things.
Okay. Into the cool state you all your life that's not who you are being.
I'm very, very hyper.
Then like a per outing, how describe what child you
me per outing, me per se me PA, one say SS, SS life, one say SS there, after when you have freedom man, because me wo GHS near the end, they be a chef here, my own PA, at least boys so called Bobo, I know I'll be free, but SS, they when you have time to me call girls school, to me call what I say, 1 or 2, and after SS, no me who say, okay, my experiences and your money, and if you are that type of person, you want to do more of that. But well, I say it's too much for me. It's draining. Yeah.
Okay. Into no SS na I started all rap career nana.
I would say primary.
Hey.
Yeah.
What Mount Olivet and I
Oh, Mount Olivet. Yeah. Methodist Academy. Yeah.
I see the one day to rap to me baby them.
That's a funny thing. First time I hear remix. You be an my type what I say so basic raps na papaya pasta do rasta na so my media and see I was just there and see one say small groups one say class and the boys at the band you make the boys at the back no they will chino be board drums na me so me 1 or 2 and see talent show be almost a talent show school na almost will be embedding will be showcasing the talent and will be as a chief meeting me that time na me sure but I just wanted to try it. That's what I say. And see, we call stage this one. Cause me spirit a bit. She said me shaky stage. Bibia, everything was like I've been doing it for so long. What I say. And see, like I wow the crowd. Ubia can say, hey, Charlie, what's say on there? I don't know. And now you catch him say, Charlie, do you meet me? And see, since then I'm starting me taking it very serious.
Okay. Since then, even the time no. Na rap na any wow rap and you'll be new rap wow lines.
Yeah, me and the lines. Yeah.
And at that time now, I don't try crowd and to create to create.
But it will be rap not my version. It was a remix. Yeah, they know punk I am not my version. Yeah. So from there I'm starting to throw me and my raps. Yeah.
Basing there.
Yeah.
Into no, I'm sure they be an old school nanka. In your before forever apart from rap. You had plans and
Mama call back to me in Colorado. Me I plan to say me baba for some reason. I don't know. Another say me baba.
Everything is all too. Okay.
And see, JHS na me name the number say me but mirror SS no. Me geography. Na me pay geography pan because I need a subject I me idea mo and interesting because na me pay subject no. And see idea I me find interest there. I'm sure. Tinam person me here me geography but Uncle is SS. No, I say they in Shiande, and yes, me tea over. Yan in Shiande. What I say? Cool school, 1 or 2 tea. A bomb is an who say, hey, Charlie, I was saying, then me pick you up because you have never sent me. I'm passing into me, and because I'm the same colleague. But I'm passing because school near funnel. Hey, then last show was me no. Now me naturally smart, ain't he? Me in first school is serious. If your papa say, hey, we are there, what pass we are metal PS, number power bridge, metal PS we are now. I'm motivating what I say. enti na me GHS last one na me sha na me pass na me nya percent minimum say metimi I dey metimi I say dey any bio but once SS dey different gravy me won say chale I was Mr. say me revise no I was way behind am say and I had a bomb so nti bomb so sana me say oh Ghana Telecom there o grade say average cry obenya metimi I adwuma oboda for ebetu aka boys na me dey deal but say okay never akoye Ghana Tel makoye IT.
Okay. The time me an rap. The time me an
rap but okay. Na one side. And see IT no so under for mo or subject be discrete structures na ne den high level math. What do you say? Na me so enti ho na me start to feel sadness I didn't me idea like to please people. Person me nya white collar job no say me back to school and I say nah or say me hear music no na am catch up papa dey o dwa me like cause that time now me feel SS and I think the year say anyone no back Ghana no and o school near mam me ho report say me and na me dey me stubborn to no we dwa me crowd that I'm sound so fairly good so I'm sound so cold it me see me giant no we dwa me crowd but in your daily consistency mate won't say yeah okay I said my father is serious and I'm open minded until I say okay and then then or they call Abro Media till from there no and media start here.
Okay till from Abro Media no na you wadwene be yenyum yeah until we first you me be o kweshi pa ye be abayum
be proud of boys.
Okay onu mum no you first
like child abuse and mom exposure no but the phone we no care we this and there we are telling say
wow nice and so to link in na say I more interesting conversation papa onye easy wonderful but we pia no abananyim papa to adwuma no so oyaze wom kaka wadwene wanyum pa abaso no more confidence no. Is it because introvert they share them into no where they the introverts were very good at observing.
Yes.
Into observer no pay about na nature they mama
that's exactly where it comes from. Me sound so you very good. When him say
horoscope.
Zodiac signs are. Virgo is very observative. Yeah, share near manso. Even though me share them on social media, me share near my course. Nti me to make come back and say make your girlfriend F boy so better say me F boy so me near F boy what I say your girlfriend nti and no one am who say this year na me who say me you be a me to make tackle issues and microphone can was a microphone dream bass so I'm say this year and me back you on the men's mental health.
Okay,
so at least this time around I'm doing something, I'm impacting friend is saying the youth and men, you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. And turning a new song, Bearman. Na why is the more and you may be back on some. But before that, I still want to understand your journey. Into no, maybe said is it life? Since you much the kind of songs say yeah. Why the boys in you? Like boys group.
It's for the youth, for the boys. Yeah.
Are you intentional? Another area. Life from school in a way influence or influence when you're in there.
Me to me I can say be so my life from school because SS na me here then you sa lifestyle no say boys there also you had also you we also nya girls by 3-4 what you say
I was school at that time
school
no girls I
na me were 59 exes and I'm more girls pa yeah. Nah, who say any IGD for coded boys?
My young cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Any IGD inti. You get some you call vacation. Be your mind on target say. Maybe a big girls. Maybe you 2 or me nya we inti. Ebe baba kuno the other girls pound we uni. Yeah. Inti na. Na you school inti. My knowledge on them things like what girls like and all those things. Yeah.
I see. It's right. Bibi can be in America. When you be a one, about trim Erica, sir. But I can be a near machine there. And what was the person's reaction?
Oh, sir, near my make a deal. You may assume it depends on who you are. One the boys me and you may be a man. I say your parents or me, but any lifestyle. We mean normal, but when we say, and I do okay, so yeah, lifestyle, normal. What you say?
Okay. You know, but now, academic, be our personal life, or different from Tulinka.
Oh yeah, I say Tulinka is the image, Tulinka is the brand. Every artist was sad and what I say because Juma once I will feel we are different from our friends and our outside into your image. It's kind of in line, but it's not the same. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Into no say ochna ebo double sort na say what's the rap yechum. Oh, krum had the abe Juma nebe. Be ka baba na.
Baba and the mean well, I'm planning on owning a barbering shop because I always like to look about my downcast and there. It's been a while I took a haircut, but I had a haircut, but it's not my name. The managing of deco. So I'm thinking of starting an Airbnb and later Mirror real estate. Because maybe I say I'm a what's the name of the place again?
Cafe Banois.
It looks. What's the word? Once more modern and more. There's a name for the antique. Yeah,
okay. It has a vintage feel.
Vintage feel. Once I buy na, my manager and share around. Like I like the place. I am saying I'm a pay, and I like 1 out of 1. The Michiane, some share me top and me pure be a share. And yeah, me share. Some me drip when me pure bonam so be a share. Me when you are not coming boss and have a coffee because I am a time. Say my show be a. Because it boils down to who I am, a creative. What you are saying, I always want to be different. And to me, come home, be different. Me who I do, me who be that like me who. So I was not any idea. So it's in line with the way I metro rapper. Okay, so like me rap here different. So I'm saying me yet deco. I will be what a different will be on here.
Okay, my is a bear man who come bear man. Dintina, bear man.
So bear man is for every man who is fighting inner demons, who is scared to voice out what he is going through. Because society, Bema say, on show pain, Bema complaining, any other. And at the moment you voice out and who show vulnerability, you are seen as weak. So in a society, who they go through a lot of things. So this is for the everyday man. Yeah.
Okay. Into no say everyday man, another everyday man, but I sympathize with men. I sympathize. May go through so much.
They do.
Into no to link up what boning in our nose, actually, you being able to relate. Only easy being a man to be a man now. Therefore, into no young supports in the business, no farmer, and you may be no hefa.
All DSPs, music stores. Apple Music, Spotify, Audio Mac, these are everywhere. Okay. They call me social media, so I'll be home videos, no be to me na WhatsApp link no.
Martin, most of the major no amo. Most of the pay major no amo. Na enjoy kakra, but kakra, keten ke no. Na onyes kakra untu nukutokum. Ofanya more projects and farmer him. Me who that can send baby for social media, how I use social media. I was going to ask you about it, but obviously it's still okay. But maybe said the way Anka when you more resonate with the youth, you know, don't you think that staying off from social media no on you any good about how because since you are no on a promotion now social media holds an impediment in way. What are other ways they use apart from the traditional media? How are you getting your song across to the youth? Okay. On social media.
Do then your favorite food? And I'll say.
Mepe banku pa.
But Juma na I won't say the way we see when you. I mean, can't say but I was so deep. What you say? Within swell, you will enjoy it. But and then your first idea you go from. We be in Kuba. We be giant TV now. We be in Kuba. Now sorry because of Sao Pebe. But that's the same thing when it comes to social media. Any idea me enjoy. I mean, say Juma no home. What you say? Because I'm in social media. On come my page now. Who say me posted 2 years ago and I be anyhow. Me so say me posted program. Me posted wo. Me better na say me try to update the audience. Because like you said, you say I be on social media, but who will be a social media person? No be who me that type of person. Baby, I mean, I'm post it. Yeah.
See, I saw now. Since you me, yeah, wow, yeah, that's so cool. Yeah.
Me ni masaba ba ni akejuma.
O so de ko sisi ko choreography ka wunu ni hu. Ya na ma.
Ni account cause they kan na cause the last one mama winning award no. Ya sound there then. Pushing no. Nti yeah.
Nti we na so pushing the mara from my head. Say bia ye gina Rap Hall of Fame. Na ye pede my hand pictures na rapper pictures I be able to ho ma mo bobi mam.
Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame, they say the person has been in the game for so long. Only, okay, in Ghana, Mebwa, and everywhere.
Ghana.
Sarkodie has to be there. Sarkodie, medical, or Brafo, Tiny. You know them, I think, these guys. EL.
I'm sure there were wild thoughts, pa. You remember you could do it.
Oh yeah.
Up to now, in your courage, they were rapping.
Wow, that be some question. Me, maybe you come through my can't answer more. What I say, and thoughts be what. My entertaining thoughts are my they are told us okay this will be my next album or something. What I say inti ebeba. I like to catch people by surprise, so ebeba.
Okay, mami allow na element of surprise in the keeping for my hand. Inti no special thanks on Koma Cafe Banwa is bamo you so colorful ana.
Yeah, Mate said the pan.
Papa. Oya nyami hwe hon me da hon as papa na Joel police station hon mama ka cho even if we a group of friends we see paint wa butu abetena se na wa board no nsa na wo paint be pede be ye bia boys girls obi a na to all the boys at the back boys no back ni gina no
mbre ni na ombedidi
wo mom si no last week obi bia be pede be kan share youth be or share no nkwan na
everybody who is watching, especially the men, if you are going through something, I was so new be emotionally mature. The word is emotionally mature because society, especially girl with age hours, and they notion. Yeah, won't say a proverb that. So we switch girl with girl.
A proverb.
A street proverb. Yeah, we switch girl, but I've even seen it before.
I see.
And this year so guy be hanging home. He said a girl age so cheating on the soul said then. Enka me assure say if he was allowed to voice out what was inside that, we wouldn't have gotten to that stage. What I say. So anybody who is going through something, especially men, because a man don't want to make us social media and boys no money channel say, oh baby don't worry and normal. And you say me girls now to one side. But men man you stigma no ho omo say we are weak but just find a way and society you guys should tone down on men. What you say yes we
boy dam example here exciting boys when you broken heart na those schools no one boys na like was through no
any asem nti boys na mo sere boys mu guys are almost so many parties so
yeah what to my better had and drop bass mom
drop bass
kakra
short line of the bear man they say the truth will set you free so ma came there me no me who dini po na ma chirem and we won paso ma fame to na me dem say me da makoma so me who kini po na me biem I wish I go feel open now but who at all go open us there ma fame unti makoma ye den say amoka take a lot to loosen up or brain no they show me love or break me photo na treat me say only fans leave me a text pour me some booze some inside what pencil afema no any be cool anything to cool me down ebusia problems are piled down me so I no feel move but I be man so what for do too late
no asomara nyen but that's for papa there ejumbre wetin say twetwe nkomo very man na why kakra exam here no maka to the momos na yen stream enwom no emfa mano hono ma obebu somu o hade nyame show papa obeku fiam pedu ye head of productions kwame azu o hade opd weba o studio damara na richmond timo ho nyina nyame show no da ho na ase papa kwame from hona ozihen eba hade special thanks so nkoma cafe ba no na awa etna se ehwe hen nyame show papa budo bebre kodara na hwe Adom TV kodara na hwe bedwem izino the Fantadol president for the Brothers and Sisters Association CCRZ Macron nyame adoma yebasana yeshia
asem yidiko asem yidika
Inna beka
akwasi insia
Commander 6
Kano said yetia
Ghana for the team send okra no ewo yenhwe benkum ne yenhwe nifa obia ho bebo mo bia no yebeka ho asem bara bia meka sebio yemfa ni etranto enkasa pani ho ye ni atem ye nheda mo ye trimpo se be gu obia mu ase oye papa yebeka e chianso yebehwe adwene so mede dia kwasensi asem de kabre na edruso because a Design and Technology Institute so much as admission for 2025 and 2026 ye na pe ensa no nwuma yes ya ka kirem se and the real stuff na ba bia be ko bia ensa no nwuma na ewreni 8 years the degrees the PhD the doctorate ni nyina ye good but nyansa no nwuma bi kakra efa eka ho sere bia akona se wo administrator na person na se nyanya ready a plumbing bia betimi aye so sound engineering bia betimi aye eturo ni HDT santetie ni bi enenya de ema wom set graphic design welding and fabrication design innovation sound engineering animation photography afi entrepreneurship so ehwonim de ani adesua enso frame 0541 693 534 0541 693 534 na kwaji tete papa efefro mo enche weba mame daily graphic anopen kwa na ansana ya hiti on the drivers say omontiti o machine ade ebo so ene amanebo a daily graphic ade buy say 2637 ECG containers retrieved nyame ne yedana se na buy na jobi kan asemunti majibre akenkan krata no na hwade hweba bi ase enya 2637 containers no every year. And Penforce as of April 30th, 2025. Now you see your outstanding containers of 2,583. Emu 860 you see Meridian Port Services. Emu 1,237 you Ghana Port and Harbour Authority for a terminal. And a national security be found 272 at the core. Niaka ye 194 national. Yes, you know Amaris terminal. And at 20 so you have free Atlas manufacturing terminal. So share most of them na a war. Ye harbor around where. And then we can be a say, yes, Sumakasani no so. Ye nyedumano. Yensu makasa no enoso ne enya adwuma no kasa no yae too much kasa no yae too much I say we are quick to report on the bad things maybe ake nya bra hwe ne mamu yi a the other mama can say hu say uye investor now pe baby do sika ko ye investment no biabo oman Ghana di achrew. The next day you tune in and hear your minister of energy telling you say aban containers over 1,000 ayira ewo aban port. Na aban de mpo na yenhu. Na ne individual ankrankra de ye fa de enye hwe. Timke na manfo te me say enye niema nyina na ye prebeka ho asem. And maybe one more, yen slow down kakra. In the haste to paint somebody black, yen slow down kakra. Ushe areas, this is a graphical. And according to graphic, also one the head of communications of energy ministry, di komwa, or man is how details we nyina. Ushe areas, ya bosu nyina, emu bien wa ye far away from ye habono enclave. But they come here and say, Ayira, hey. So Nabu Jinapo, Adana Meka, Nanyamwa Payoso. I just want you to hasten slowly. Nyabotre.
And the crowd thank God because I interview crowd and your crowd na ye. Slow down. Jai interviews nima wanted interview over there. Na what you man. Because who as a minister, if you get it wrong, who can write it at the ministry? Ashenkafo ya tete ashenkade boso. Ya monia brem ho na yenteso no. That the camera me came before statement no. I think a please for so MYE. Send omuye ewo Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Say nra statement came at the embarrassing implementation of new transport fares in Kumasi. Almost 17 in Tiom Yan so many and say Ashenkafo bi ni say 15% reduction no. Omunye ho adwuma omunte so because other components we want more apart from fuel no spare parts bo and conform breakthrough lo sadi any bo and conform tinya do metpene ama 15% na adwuma so okay me so many MTT the carbon sene be ya shenkani bia onto bo so by 15% within Kumasi enclave no emra no enobedi I think it's the right step to go. Yet now Chrome Hanum ama some time ago within 1 week near to Ashanti Adibum 3 times within 1 week. Within 1 week near to Ashanti Adibum 3 times. I am saying I near flow trotro ye near flow ye fatas mokas nesu ayewon. At that time ana moto to Ashanti Adibum bam even Abraham penfo from ntia ye emye nyintu kwan Ghana fo twia ntum amode baaye pemu akasa mo hyehyeye no sempesa moto ahyentiade buamu a muni eku na esefata GLTCC GPRTU and all driver union plus the transport ministry ehye di komo na nyina magyatom ba ye tro mam hanu ma ahyenkafo to ahyentiade bom wa bra na san hyemde ne mraso Ghana fo kan no tumu ene agyitom. Are you telling me say at that time one? Na mo to asentade bom boom na ne ma nyina na ne bo nyina kosoro. Masa. Mo ya amana ye time. Mo ye amana ye time. Mo ye amana ye time. Enye mo kwa na wo pe mfaso bum. Enye mo kwa na wo pe mfaso bum. Obi enya mfaso bum ni bia wo pe. Yemma omeya mamra ne hye no enya adwuma. So I love the way I came me no. See, I'm dealing with them one. Obi a fam ran e de ahye ne sema no pebia. Enu ba ku we ba mame ba ku asantuma for report there no. Ba ku bi just work rubber me time ti we.
Oh boss, the mama I say anti there so. I say Ghana police for am to omo there so and access say police for him am to omo there so who do you can say 27 the court just wa who bet your police for
na police for say no omo je a wo beso omo te so
police for no nipa 4 police for 4 is 5 na gina obeduru aja achan kromo ensuta Johnson omo ana asotwe omo ansana ba akwa goduru dwaben omo enti omo nyina age 5 cities no saa no enti ya yante 27
na sebi nyasam ne ka we pa nyasam be pa na wadu we sebi nyasam be pa na papa ped mo ato no asmo ke wom ha eti we ni unyina so ntia wo ka kire me say wonti ahyente ade boso we ni unyina so ebe sem TTD obi bi obe na adwen so be ya so brache se ompene manhye na mpenefo de ba anya adwuma no ye mo me ya mambra enipa kro endi sane mu ye to ahyente ade abuamu a mo pesa police fo ebuamo ne yetimi enforce saade no saade ne yate so a o se te so ne ya adwuma magana fo nya so mfaso o man kwabra santina be ya fo atena se o man mo acha no pai.
Well, Major, so maybe I come about don't discount the gentleman as I think it's also another chapter for us to take this up. I post if only be home. If you have not been a driver before, because of kind of You know, if from a Fijasi to a Jesu, you are paying about 20 Ghana cedi as bribe to a police officer. You know, that one said Obinya. So let's not discount it. It is not the basis for say intimate affairs. But opposed for being openly, they will be taking money from drivers. Openly. You know, and they're quite that's how dangerous it is becoming. Yeah, we are losing everything. Everything in this country. Now, as I said, we crowd per casa don't. Now, post Linda could do catch us. We don't need to be crowd. Jimmy Momo number. And do doya enough evidence to disrupt the activity. But who say 2016 after almost 30 years of service to the country. No, I feel guilty. No, I'm not a norm. You are supposed to feel being more than ATM. Why? Because don't discard it. And again, he's trying to force it down on traders. Maybe you know, they be a catch us. Maybe go find them $1 and $40 now about 11 or 10. Don't force me. Don't force me because I'm so suspicious of the gains that we've gotten. It's my prayer that these gains will be sustained. So when the judge won't see them be brassy. With the exception of maybe Exim Bank. Now Exim Bank acquire partyism. Party from Kwan. I'm buy Exim Bank, baby, go there. Semester or go there. Party from Kwan. We on a scale of 100. When the non-partisan people on their Ghana is about 2%. It happened in the previous administration. See, Mr. What goes into taking decision in this country? That's why I'm upset with the Kujetua Black one. So you call a whole embassy to a halt because of an individual or an act, forgetting about brand Ghana. Now, one small Kujetua Black or Waki Ghana hand say, to the extent that you are the foreign minister. Private jet in the buy. I don't know from. There's no principle in this country. So man can say, I say my papa can papa. It's true. Police for GG. It's requirement never for some more jai. That's also the 100 free on Marco. We are driving now if 5 cities every botuma. You have no idea how it gets to you. Kwaboso can I not call a eco. The attitude war. Go to Aboso, go to Kumasi Magazine. So it's an attitude. You have to stop that. Mr. Discard you be I'm into business. And I know how we feel. Meaning Busi and Makwajia and the banks being the console close down the Juma. So don't talk, say the Oki Canabia in Nimsa. And I'm saying the foreign minister has called the whole Ghana to a halt. We're exposed here to ridicule. Say it's on a connection, a bribe, nowhere than America. And we are clapping. Then Casaman paying Saki amount for Nation Odikai. Odikai, at his vetting, we all saw it. Kekan Sama Kasia in this country about people and then he's gone scot-free. And then your whole embassy because you claim an individual. There are no classified documents again. Foreign minister be the Dabonti. No classified documents. Diplomat? My goodness, what country is this? How about Ora? You have a question?
Obviously, I'm ready to answer.
Former ambassador, and the businessman also be a member of parliament. Akwaba. Before Timokwa. The last time your promise was a local chairman.
Hakim Ade.
Yeah.
Chairman Hakim Ade. Hey, back with you.
Well, maybe Ambassador Mesha refuse. I'm not comfortable at all with certain decisions that people have been given and they are taken at the expense of the country. I'm not comfortable. At least I have spoken to a lot of people who have studied diplomacy and what it intends. And they are amazed, especially in America. I didn't know there are watches, the diplomatic watches on all these activities, brand Ghana, all of us are at risk. School for more, a whole lot of things. And just by the stroke of a pen in Accra, you close down a whole entity, Ghana, because you are what? A foreign minister. Why? And I don't know why you people are all sitting there. Yeah, Kasa Sayabro. This is the same person who talked about jet. When the Kufuor was flying all over for the country, got to the point where he even was giving routes where the president was using. Our second our vice president, came home in a private jet. He's still at post. Politicians have no answer. When you're principled about Okra, when it shoots you, you have all kinds of explanation. I don't get it. We are becoming tired. One day, all of us will just be on the street. We are becoming tired. It's too much. Okay, cancer are in opposition, and when you come to power, you change it. When we are trying to draw your attention, no one shall say pointing fingers. No man journalists. It will be the shit we're trying to at 50 years. I can't think for myself.
Hey,
why?
I don't want to feel 50 years.
Omahine medase. Mamemfa wakunye so na minchia Abrim constituency. Ja omadaroma na omodeme abeduha. You know, michiamo mamuina achi. Omahine emse nsema inde anka meba be kanano na wa bonetofa. Onse se ba diplomacia. You know, sometimes, you know, a sort of boasikakra. Because bibi oha a friend is within diplomatic circles. In diplomacy and international relations, you know. Nyaman komo die bibre oha aye koso behind closed doors. Sana ejumano etie. Me mayebida. Me daso within that industry. Inti me kasa minim what I'm talking about. Omahine in den ansa Endra no pa. And minya call strange number from or identify so from GH1 TV na I say mehu adea foreign minister honorable Kujeto atro what Twitter and I'm sure they were resign because over the weekend no na inkomo aye dia and say essence no atu nenum tuo say odno de ompene na president na vice president emfa private jet. Inti say vice president akofa private jet na say obi aka na say o papa the way I say they expect say obi resign say na wa kan. Inti me journalist ne firm nam nim say e ono na oka say Okujeto finally wa resign. Na say o there be entisa na wa shut Ghana embassy down in USA. Nam say what? I say we no cry we dey me forward message na ma. Nam say don't worry Okujeto na me follow on Twitter deda. And I'm go here. Now, Omahine netene say, on say, Oko Ghana embassy. Ghana so far, you about 61 embassies. Amanoni. Na Oko embassy na, you local staff and home-based staff. Home-based staff ne, omwa Ghana ya pusti omo. Ako ye embassy se wa manone so mko ye juma emfa sum oman no ena yesa wo local staff ne krobia was say bia in this particular case America intine bia ube recruit local people bi na omaboa wo ejuma ye beye ana ejuma embassy ne ye ho na wo say wie sa categories na Oba home-based staff no me say home-based staff ne omo aya postum from Ghana ye do amako no mo no aya normally no term of office ne aya about 4 years it is a home-based staff no ye wo trade attaché no ono a ministry of trade and a post in a coho into ministry of trade be post na ko embassies no mo boa e ba ye trade ye dija ne ho nyama sa trade attaché no eno ene gina ya name ye wo defense attaché and the ministry of defense normally I soldier mpanyin for be the rank of a major general colonel near post on any team so mo ho relationship between yene saakro in this particular case in US no omo ebia se bia soldier for person mo call training in America and I be a support be from America near there and so ho yes I wo treasury officer a ministry of a controller and accountant general and a post sa office edeko and san na ministry of foreign affairs for no so you post omo yedeko yes I wo ba research RDI from our research department external eba security ene ehunyema external winger so mo post in crofoko now mo nyina na eye djuma wo embassy ho now Ghana embassy as we speak now, I was Washington, I close. Your staff, I post you if Ghana, I call about 30. Only about 30 no more. Obi also no need the bush any, be on the bush for the year and the year Juma. We share local staff here, you say, work disika, any idea. My no share, may say, my high commissioner, my ambassador, was South Africa. Memento na local staff emba embegumi mase. In this local staff say based on what the minister had written, and I watch say local staff be afanyansa kwan bi e disika memom de me foaso say yentwe naso ene omo ka ho nyina no so yentwe omaso because say sika ho eden untimi nko embediga ne sika sa untimi enguga ne for animasisa nti say yetimi identify my investigation no mehu say ni pay e disika dia say ni pa no so no omo me disika nyina na say yetwe omaso. Now my next point will be say decision minister na take moving on. Say obi edisika decision na we taking. Me I think say far fetched. I don't think say minister no decision na nipo tuni for nipa no tuni fu ye. Nenti America sa ne say o ka se o close embassy and now recall it o staffer a big thing. One, a short letter, Edicoma who host government, in this case, a short letter, comma President Trump. Say, oh, who close down Ghana embassy no. Na Ghana diplomat who na so oh chiomo abefie. Two, embassies na Washington DC no. Na so chiomo letter. Na okachiomo say na abanti no me recall me staff na ye close embassy ni na. Now, oh yes I dey we are. Eso who say inti Ghana embassy ya can Washington enya only US pe and enya only Washington pe na hwe in charge of Honduras, in charge of Costa Rica, in charge of Guatemala, in charge of El Salvador, in charge of so many other countries. Into closest our embassy na enya Washington po all these countries na mabobono ene na ekekahoni na no. They are going to lose the services of Ghana embassy or all these other countries. Ebiom also all recall officers no omumra. So also recall officers no omumra in juma no in diplomacy no. So uto ticket plane ticket emma all the about 30 officers here make one sem. Omu kununum omu yenum any omumba because kwa you postu na ako represent Ghana o kwa odo yere ana okunu eno mba Ghana government to ticket ma o spouse Ghana government to ticket ma umma ba emiensa nti se our recall om so ombra no o to ticket amamu nyina no maba now o close emba also suspend all the local staff nti se in your properties bebrebe na ewo America no one na be properties no so amayen because local staff na e be security man o say onko fie mani mbe adwuma no why ne ba be hwe sa properties no e de ama o me de imagine ne say o mahene say ye wa Adom FM ha wo ye journalist wa Adom FM mo wo director of finance
Adom TV.
Oh sorry Adom TV mo wo director of finance say Adom TV director of finance akodi sika wo ye journalist wo Adom TV no e fa ho say the IT officer ewo Adom TV akoye bibi no akodi sika security man order Adom TV gate no on efa no ho. So what the minister should have done we may catch no as somebody made the deputy foreign minister paying somebody my ambassador paying what the minister should have done was to isolate the department now o claim say o makoye katashishe proye o makodi sika no. In this case if it is the IT department in embassies no they work with the consular department. It isolate that department no it IT for no any consular for no recall them but oka say who close the whole embassy na a lot of where they will go for big time minister so who tell me may catch about 4 or 5 days ago who the issue be by say with your reset agenda no visas your embassy say wa manone a ombe issue no normally according to you no say take it between 4 to 6 weeks na say ni the with your reset agenda no per say 5 days and I told you on Twitter say nya no kre because I have been there na embassies it takes us between 2 to 5 days in the process visas no Mr. Tufo minister say in diplomacy and international relations no enye propaganda. I told you on Twitter say enough of the propaganda, get to work. In diplomacy enye propaganda o. So say obi akodisika obi akoye bibia, just isolate the place. You don't close down a mission. Closing down a mission, do you know the ramifications? Say omo Washington DC na diplomats on Washington DC now. Hey, na Ghana then e koso Ghana. Hey, na Ghana for mo say sana motie mudisika. Hey, it's whoever will be sent to Ghana's embassy in Washington DC. That cloud no say mo de mumu wo na mudisika enya eyenum guase. How can these people even go to look out for investment for our country? It's a way, minister, and yet too late here. If you've done this, you can reverse it. I'm expecting His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama says that decision is a wrong decision. Omwa department now omedisi can isolate and record that department and let the embassy function. So say if the American president and the American government would want to do any business with Ghana, say Nihobium, Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, Mexico, Costa Rica, so many other countries will not have any representation there because of this decision. That decision smacks of immaturity. That decision were taken. I don't know who advised him, but totally wrong. ABC da say you close ABC da. Obati say you close mission. Na ye edia host government no and they be BB ambassadors na ye say okay because of that I don't want you in my country. It might declare persona non grata. Into no near close. And now say be a country because of budgetary constraints. You see kasem ni adenti no. Yes you say yentimi sustain your embassy. Na pa say sa de wenti wa close a whole embassy. Oh, and then we goofy big time. Minister, you got it wrong. Reverse this decision.
Well, Asama back. That's why sometimes I don't make say, His Excellency, you focus on your right, but sometimes the fear is the inexperienced answer and managing very sensitive positions in this country. Our hope is that they should perform. But clearly, the exhibition of such immaturity and such inexperience is too much. It's too much. And I tell you people, baby, out in the propagate you. You have done this to us as a country and as a people. You've created a lot of issues in this country. Ghana never fought through your vet. You've done all these things. If you are principled, the first point you need to resign by now.
Because
the things that you have done to this country. National security issues always out there. The pain that our president travels and you have the courage. You have a vision to become a foreign minister, but you put out such information. How would you feel if the ranking member of foreign affairs start putting out John Mahama and then the vice president, wherever they are, detailing wherever they are going? How would you feel? We need to be principled. That's the point.
We need to be principled. Say foreign minister or why because of what is happening. No, as my AC. Because of what is happening, and American. Neti America and they say, one say you post to call. Now me say you post me call South Africa. No, listen, you post me call South Africa no. Na me ye juma wa member wa anti me decide say me fa member enko South Africa. Me mama to me school so wa. Majority no post on kwa de omba eko.
You disorganize.
And I'm making that's the point I'm making.
Disorganize everything.
Afino akopɛ school ni ade. They say you call your more ba no. Then no more in the middle of the academic year. It affects no more back Accra, eba school, ewa Accra. Iti ebeden eno mumbo. Ebeden no mumbo.
And your mind shows any party that
you don't do that.
It's not a party
business. You don't do that. It's a Mr. 24.
24. It's not healthy for us. You know, when you are far, we are talking like this, especially NDC people. You be kasasa. It's your own cause. It's your dream. If you feel the essence of what you are talking. Let's think Ghana. That's the most important thing. And stop the optics.
Officers, these officers in Bebri, so master to move a school. I
sat on the Kosi and I said that the containers are not missing. The NDC were mad, crazy at me. The whole sector minister comes today and talks about a container that's not missing. Yeah, pray on say kwai.
Oh my. Ma mincha woni anya bra hwe. Na mincha menya ko bra bo pa. Your friend my friend. And she knows what I'm talking about anyway. You know, embassy, you're closing it down. I don't have the full details about why a whole embassy would have to be closed down. Intino, say I'm sure yeah, be na minister no, near train time dodo. I don't know why a whole embassy would have to be closed down.
He's a man of procedure.
Now,
He's a man of procedure. A former ambassador who is a diplomat has walked us through what needs to be done before such a decision is taken. Let's not run away from some of these. Let's not run away from them. Because clearly they've singled out an individual who they claim over time has misbehaved in corruptible manner. So what is our challenge?
So
get
the person out. Mike Look, I did start here 2017, and these interference and stealing allegedly, and to extend that from 2017 up till date, now it will take the new minister 4 months to discover. I think that it cannot happen. I think there is a cabal, a cartel, a chain of fraud that is being perpetrated on Ghanaians for long. I think that some of the investigations for us to be able to, unravel the perpetrators and be able to deal with them, some drastic measures must be taken. I agree with you. It may be very expensive closing down the whole embassy, no less a country than America. Very expensive. And I don't think the minister is in oblivion of the fact that it will be very expensive to do that. But the point is that let us not jump into conclusion to just crucify him just like that. The
minister jumped into a conclusion by the closure.
Is that
by the closure. Once you keep tweeting, give us full details because you are a good tweeter.
The point
but you cannot be here and tell us that we are jumping into whilst the minister has jumped. The point I'm making is that the whole country, Ghana, shut down. Look at look at the angles that we are Honduras, Costa Rica,
Mexico, El Salvador,
and then what you are reading here.
So many other countries.
No, what you are reading here.
So many other countries.
Don't say anybody has jumped the gun. What we are going by, it doesn't warrant.
The ramifications, Bondi.
What he has tweeted and what is in the news. If we need to know more, then once he's an open up person, he should let us know more.
I agree with you. I'll give you that. That's what I can say. Idea we started from 2017 up till now. Want to make country say individual person na wakoshe kukuo maybe na area.
I'm saying does it warrant the closure?
Does it warrant? That's the question.
Does it warrant the closure?
A lot of hold on. Minister, you will let me talk.
I'm saying that does it
unfortunately,
I'm not a minister, Bondi. Be an MP.
The former for minister.
Does it warrant the closure?
Okay, brand new campaign. And intino mesre. Okuja to a black one. I mean, I don't think that he's new to this ministry.
Oh, he's new.
Hold on. He's been a ranking member to the Foreign Affairs Ministry, and they've been in government. They've done a lot of, so for me, decision to close down the embassy, may not be in a good, taste. But the point is that you need to find out why you would have to take that decision. Idea, I see from 2017. Now, Crawford forming cartel. Now, area Ghana. To that extent, you don't want to trace to see exactly why he should do that. And then, for me,
you are rather jumping.
Hold on.
From 2017.
Hold on. That's a minister, 2017, Akufo-Addo are buying up to date. When to me who say na ekoso, it tells you that there should be some level of collaboration.
Nobody stops the minister from taking a decision. Nobody. But
your point is that closing down a whole
but he asked a simple question. Somebody is the finance director of multimedia.
Oh, multimedia.
Money.
No, but you see, you don't have the full disclosure of
we are discussing issues based on the we are discussing the issues based on the Twitter.
What caused the closure in itself?
He stated he's closed the embassy because of this malfeasance. That's what he's saying.
Vondiba.
Obi anyone me amiti here. Me impesi ebe close down embassy of America. But as some American they say.
So 2017
he may have a reason for doing what he's doing.
And I'm saying that whichever reason we don't fault him. Don't you agree?
I don't think that it's a total closure of the embassy. As if that it will never be recalled.
We have
these are temporary.
But it is closed.
These are temporary measures.
It is closed.
These are temporary measures. It
is closed.
Get things sorted out.
As you speak now, the minister's directive, is the Washington embassy open?
No, per the directive.
So do we know?
If we're going by the directive, then it is possible, say, it is closed.
No,
but the point I'm making
it is not about it. Is it open or is closed?
So the point I'm making, if you go by the statement, if you go by the statement, it is closed.
So is it, as we speak now, is it open or is closed?
Again, per the statement,
okay,
it is closed.
Okay.
And I make a channel of Seminia. Say, I'm sure here. Let's say, be or chinabi, you could the entire here. Say, your closest I am busy way near Yanshimu. Not 1 year. Because you see, make a channel of Sasania Man ECG and from 2017. And to me, yes, a nipa back, and now for me that kind of cartella, and yet the oil you, and nipa bibri shishim, and nipa bibri. Now I'm in one. I am in one. Said 2017 and Yama we ECC. When was the minister, the foreign minister at the time? I went I take it Okujato Ablakwa within 4 months as a minister at the ministry. No what me discover Sanyama way, and that is more disgracing to the Ghanaian people than Okujato Ablakwa can say. Close this thing down and let's find out.
We are not doing oral for cameras to be sent to people's sites without their consent.
For me,
giving names that
I'm
saying no, hold on.
For me,
hold on. If we don't take it easy,
decide the worker containers. Container no. Nanka yakasa ni nyina ayira.
Yeah.
Sisi aye hu say san ebi monyira.
What do you mean ebi ni?
Tie me. Ebi nyira, ebi wo of course national security had picked some of them, so we cannot say all the containers are not listening and so forth and so on.
If you look at
the point I'm making is the point I'm making is say yan share here. What close to embassy down, which of course is not in a good taste for anybody, even he himself. Okay, but yan share here. Ye be yin nyama nyina pie wie no. Me ehunu say nti abrantie di oye ya ni wenti no oye ya na. Oh, and ye net pass mu. Let's allow cool heads. Okay? I don't think that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, would want this embassy to be closed down forever. No. I think that whatever it is that we have to do to reopen the embassy, we will do. But the cartels, those who started stealing through that means from 2017, a whole Minister of Foreign Affairs, from 2017, me went to me who until now. Na yesika etisano. Akwati se Bureau of Buahin do Buahin guy lady enibi. No wait me a forming a account. Me a diverted individually to that extent. I think that we need to investigate. So for me,
you are jumping here.
Jumping could happen anyway. But the point is that nobody is clapping that embassies should be closed down. No way. But the point is, let us not, ridicule the gentleman. And let's allow him to come clean. Oh, maybe an explanation be or what he will give all of us. But to say said you know, I think that it's he himself. You don't want to close down the embassy. But what is it that necessitated that?
So the assurance is that in a few days.
I think so, sir. In a few days.
That is what he said himself. In a few days.
Or explanation.
No, in a few days it will be opened up again.
It will be opened up again. So, Bia, one more said you, a year Juma or any idea. And yes, Bia, or Munyan's or Munyamanpunko or more crew move. Yeah, but so I thought ticket time of okay.
Yes, but
in diplomacy. In diplomatic language, because a recaller, it means why ya posting Edwako Amanoneno o pake unyema abefie.
You have absolutely nothing
in diplomatic language.
Recall absolutely nothing to do there.
Unless a language no use you nebia na.
The point I'm making to you is no look
by
at
diplomatic language.
No,
look at recall.
Look at
it. Yesaka say closure.
No, look
of
at
the
it.
Of the closure of the embassy. A total
I'm
closure.
sure you are. I would win your man. Kabaka say prepare why foreign minister.
No,
Tear me.
Mami kasa. What say?
Mami
chow.
You are a gentleman. Don't do that. Odipanaka say in few days time it will be recalled. That should qualify the statement he made.
It shows that
in few days. Yemfani say 2, 3, 4 days.
What will change?
It doesn't mean say for Ghana.
No.
And that's for
language.
Intina make Bondi. A few days. With
respect.
And let's concentrate on the fraud. That have been perpetrated for more than from 2017.
Of course.
Let's concentrate on it. So when you put me forming cartel,
of course.
Yet me reakan sika from 2017. Our ministry, now one minister or one ministry.
It is still under investigation.
Near one minister or investigation. Near one minister or one ministry. That minister, one ministry want to me 2017.
You see,
we won't work near Guswana. We unveiling the issues for us to see. And in 1 year for 2017, or my Nasa ya bereni who the question ye friend only can want some Nasa situation banka kikabeba. When we are Sikanwa near San your manwag, a forming cartel a free US, and we are Sikadia Bagana near the Bria County, this is boom, as say Ghana Japa dear Wembeziwa, Sanka Closhan. So these are the things we're talking about here. So allow Black to do his work.
When you read what
I mean, he's a human being, he's fallible. We're all fallible. He may do things that you would disagree with me. But you see, the perpetrating of the fraud that went on. And Myanmar SCC, and Yanka was but Okuja Black. I mean, nice fine gentleman.
Mr. Chobas.
But to me,
you have power. You are not in opposition. Let me remind you. You have power. You are not in opposition.
Just some few ways. Na kakran person me can say. Me Charles Oshiakun Redu. Se no kre. Se sa brantie na ya bonidin. Sa brantie no ya position fi Ghana and yet ne kore. Na in recruitment no. Normally no oko embassies ni ade aya na ye pay ye ta pay ye chrome for. Because ye chrome like Ghana ni. Se bia me say me call South Africa. Na ebia akonye bi aba for local staff. Normally local staff ejuma ayo mo yen say ebo drivers say aya it had the local staff cleanings ye the local staff and aya pe omo amo be support officers na ya post mo fi Ghana aba so mo be ye ejuma nti ebia because a trade attaché na man one local staff so ombo ano nti local staff no normally aya omo nkro na ye ejuma ewoso no nti enye say ebia omo ha na ebia ye post omo Ediom koye. Ebiom sa me ubisamia. Guy ya Fred Kwatin. Me number 1 me pese. Ono ne nkrofo a umedi sika a ma ye disika wi sika ni nyina no. Say ye disika no. Ne ye di omko ko ye prosecute omo na sika bia omo wia no omo fe sika na edeba kwan bia e be fa ensa be case sika me support but na me support any the measures are minister na put in no because who ka say who close on say na nkrof ayon nkrof say embassies e visa pe na ye issue ayon nkrof say embassy dey visa enya sa embassies so wo also for trade e wo for defense cooperation e wo for so many other things. It's on this particular matter there. Omahine, say na wa kana, say na vondi so agia tum no. Say minister no there wanye ni. It's no say ebeya. I want to.
Menka say minister
in 2017. Let us investigate how certain group of people at the blind side of the
okay,
say
the then minister
Omahine say no. Omahine
but yes him say Mario
Omahine say no allegation ene e aba but then I will support say kwan bia e be fa yisika nkrofu ewia omedi no ye be ensabe ka isika na omunso ehia se ye betwe omaso no ye betwen but Ghana embassy ne de nen de yemie na yenkoye djuma because na America no affect other countries nso nti say omo countries na mabobo say Costa Rica, Mexico, El Salvador, any ade Guatemala omo person de Ghana ye business no because of this decision nti no e be affected there's not going to be any business. So, it's no let's let's in South Africa. In South Africa, Tamana me ho as ambassador and a high commissioner no. Na in some bebre yetete or other embassies. Bon say bia embassies, me person me boy embassies ni bidin. But for because it was in public. Of course he said Namibia, Lesotho, any some other embassies and was South Africa. Sa sika sembi bi ko didi sika any ade. So what they normally do and what they did ne say sa nkrofo no amo na ye twe omaso ye yomu nyina be fie ye recall omu nyina ntomo be fie but still the embassy was open, the embassy was functioning. It's a Ghana flag no it say uko Washington per this directive no e say Ghana flag no ye twimba fom because the embassy is not operating, which is not good.
So
for your image.
Okay, so Yasaba, lot of your text messages Abraham say what we seek to do all the time here is not for you to be, opinion be share suggestions, share input, share. You can be passionate about it, but maybe your choice of communication in terms of language is very, very important. So opinions are different. A lot of the text messages want to say to the issues that you raised 2017. Why is it that the then minister was unable to unravel some of these things? Exactly. People are also saying that why is it that just because of an individual, investigate the groupings are under more but their fears are closing down an embassy, the economic, financial security, brand image, all those things are coming up. So we thank you for also your input that you are bringing. But the point is that we should start to be thinking Ghana. The partisanship, most of the time, politics. It will not quite be in different. You have to respond to political questions and respond to other matters. It's difficult to manage the affairs of this country. Very difficult. Off-air and NDC he's a known NDC person, very proud to be NDC. Asked him about the jet. Chama. Chama, there's a jet to a It's a beautiful country, honestly.
Oh my.
4 minutes after that, what can you say?
Oh my. I think it's politicians. I told the beer, for all that, we're creating politics out of all these things, but Nipanam poor, Sebi Asami fan home. Anyone here, a D Ghana dreamer, TCI, for all that, they have nothing to do with the NDC MPP.
Exactly.
What they are saying. Now, for
so we'll miss the real issue.
We'll miss the real issue. Now, you kind of politics trust Akogo. Aden the young who say, Abranti, I can say me. Only one it is hydrogen.
Exactly.
Near follow. San near the edru. Said the Abaya, your punish 1 year, 1 line, and when you're not.
I bet you be a
Yetinya will be a come. Said the Abaya watching a be, will be in Koyebio. Now, I was closing down the embassy, and yes, I'm a kettle. Look, on my, I was just coming from, I think last 2 weeks I'm free US by. The kind of security checks I will be come. I will call US. We drew crown immigration will be come near them. I was wearing diplomatic passport. But Charlie and grow. Into say, yeah, dear sir. I told the beer. Jenny. Oh, into for me, no NDC MPP, no. I told the beer infant to Chain Kakra. Near here, Ghana. What do you say? And he phoned a yes, I because see, it will be difficult for an individual. So, bet me, yes, I know.
It's a cabal.
A cabal, a chain. At the dem, woman will be Betty Kakra. Now we had to be not a dem sano. As I see a crazy woman, you know. Near here, this MPP to Chain Kakra. Near her saying, he phoned Eddie Ghana dream, sir. Medin Kayaka say, from 2017, and as I mean,
so we need to go back into 2017.
And then, yeah, up till now, at me nubium. And maybe I also can say, Adenas will be a yard, dear. Who close to a whole embassy down. Now, won't you show Uncle Dwayne? We're talking about 2 things. At the end of the day, Juma, I just say, ye and this MPP free. Near to me, a Fakwanswa, the bet me who signed your main, 1 year, a dream of catastrophe, Cosunan, near woman in a cositry. Now, I hear near Ghana, how you're born up as old Ghana. Would have found Kwasha party back once. And this year, now MPP. Now, we say, a security services for Afre will be see Wambra near Humuno. Now, for ye de and Nipambro, MPP for sorry. In Tebra, now would the Ghana for a sea.
With Washington DC. With Washington DC. Oh, am I here?
Well, and this in the back where you are, dear. Yanya security officers nya frem so bra no so ya didi nipambro who and this yana MPP ni ordinary person wo de America ba ko gu no for that nipa no kura no de ne ka kro be bo nsu awu hu wo de woni mo say NDC MPP now oh ye de look let allow the wrongdoers to
face the law themselves
yeah. Now we are here, baby. Any a cast directive say, "Man, you be aka." Then you go to be 50 million Ghana cedis.
Into corner coach him.
Corner coach him. Into what would you trade the same in Pambro? Then who can only chase Canama?
Corner coach
him. Now, OBC NDC abreso. Near see a chirobi and I see a dubia court. Now NDC a cobot yay. Sika when nibi. Obi a year friend is Ebra. Number when nibi. Sa bureau a guy ye dinner some court. Hey, ordinary sorry them no preach here. And ya grow. I sorry them no preach here. And then you say bra you do kokona just say ye MPP ninti. Hey, when are we going to build our country? Let's stop it. I agree say closing down the embassy no. Look, even Okuja to a black one and yani they say we're closing down embassy. But the point is that something led to something. And then what's important is that yenjai NDC MPP no na fe Ghana samba yen kan Ghana sam anya sa yen dru babia mesra ho brase ne anidiem
amahene on say business here the business of politics no I think say we person is successful in this game ade ba ko a say eda odi ejuma being principled. Inti adea enye in the past no ende enye
President Akufo-Addo so de na ko nwa to galamse
o kasano mankebi
o de na ko nwa to galamse
o mankebi o kasano mankebi
o to galamse so
Omahene
Akufo-Addo
the president
anutino anda Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo Minister for Foreign Affairs Honorable Kujipo Ablakwa Debia Mamenkasa
and no
every day
it's different.
On your opportunity
it's
on
different.
Radio and TV.
What you say?
Or say media.
It's different.
Say that NDC ba bang. Say NDC ba na say obi within the NDC efa presidential jet me Samuel Kujeto Ablakwa position bi amikra
we emergency
position bi amikra me position no ebetifu onu pono so ye na dey say or initiative bill bi kwa in parliament political class no political class no oh mama nka say political class obia why be na din so be kwa ma no nya kosa no yare no onu Kujeto Ablakwa
complain no afaro
instead of being a man of principle, I was expecting the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Okujeto Ablakwa, so very resigning. And up to now, I'm resigning. And then in his attempt to deflect the issues now, but say, yeah, the pressure, man. So on resign, and all this. Minister, if you claim, say you go by your principles, in the message social media, do the humble thing. Not resign. So resign. After people will respect you. Now, na be the chat to one so. Oh, Voni. And they say any. Voni.
Any account with by mama, your mammy, now Poquati, my bow, Beffy, or be Gary of you.
You're moderator. You're moderator.
You are sitting next to a diplomat.
In concluding, Messa Akase. In concluding, Messa Akase. Ni esino dear. But then the minister and the section, by extension, His Excellency, the president, bit me because any effect, say Ghana flag are hoisted over Washington DC for so many years because of this matter. In there, you bet flag no abafum. Say Ghana yenya representation in America and so many other countries. Nesino enyesi guys na omu ye involved no you bet omaso. But then. So who close mission, who close embassy there? Me no enyajin. Ebiom Vondi ka honorable Vondi ko kan want to me Casey. So si ni pembro. Na oma hene na say BBC na police for soldier for NIB for national security for mu tusha also omu kretuo na omu se omu ba bechew na ni pembro. So na kasa on carbon because say obi ayebone na opeso invite no na utie ni numu nsema you don't go there in that rambo style say crofo say soldier attire police attire say bulletproof ekrokretio mi wani pa no nko e netifie o ma hene obi eni ho a onim e wo Ghana ha say o mampanyin John Dramani Mahama odinani esi chama wuntume so
how can you say that
Debbie
Amahine, oh mami, what is what? Mami, let me land. Oh mami,
no, stop that.
Oh, Amahine,
Debbie, the president has no time for some of these things
at all.
Okay, the national security apparatus the national security apparatus under President John Dramani Mahama. The umeni esi.
A whole Mahama.
Me say the national security apparatus under the presidency of John Dramani Mahama.
What is your basis for that statement?
Before 2015, Abrana Omampenyin John Dramani Mahama, a president. A similar thing happened. Ni business, some of your imagine say, a chairman went to me business. Omo beguno.
Galamsey business.
Omo kose ni.
Galamsey business.
Almost say ni machines.
What professor say?
Almost say ni machines are odi ejuma. Almost tiny ni, almost gun ejuma. One kashe and MPP bar power. And also starting ejuma ne kakaka. Say, must or ya galam say. Nipa na kache must say. Onye galam linkata ni. Afe modane mo shift goalpost no mo say afe in room. A foam and or to gold and into the quime and O2 gold. And also, I catch them say, I know correct because I want cat say, I want cat say, ni company no, a recognized mining company. A recognized mining company. if Mudiza and say if Mudiza and say MPP businessmen will be collapse your businesses.
Stop that.
Now NDC for rise here.
Under your mama.
Under President John Dramani Mahamad's presidency. Yeah, MPP for the year can say law abiding.
I'm surprised.
Have you checked the COU Summit, Business Summit?
Yes.
What the intent is? That
but in
by the
practicalizing,
by the close of 4-year mandate, the vision of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is to ensure that at least about 10 Ghanaians are capable to compete, not in only Africa, but beyond.
Yeah,
so it started with
so you don't cripple the MPP businessmen.
But
you don't cripple them.
These are two different things.
In 4 years, now say NDC businessmen on show me, mommy, one MPP businessman.
But the forum there.
Give me a name. Give me one name.
The business forum at Echo.
No, I'm talking about the practicality. I'm not. It's not about reading speeches. I'm about reading speeches. Give me one name.
You don't believe that they build.
Listen.
Give me one name.
You don't believe that they build businesses.
Talk.
He said I should give me one name.
One name. Give me one name.
So shut up and listen.
One name.
Okay. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Obua pharmaceutical industry.
Name. Give me one name.
Tobinko Obrano ni. Tobinko. Why are you doing this? We are on TV.
It's Tobinko.
We are on TV. Why are you
doing this? Businessmen.
Hello. I am talking. Listen.
That was my question to you.
Listen.
My question to you was to give me one name. If you're not prepared to give me an answer, then let me continue.
Hello.
Let me continue.
Listen.
Listen. Give me one.
When His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was helping Tobinko, I don't think Tobinko brought NDC card
or MPP card.
It
was a business
to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for him to be helped. In any case, must a president help a businessman because he's an NDC or MP?
No. And
so why are you talking like this? So why are you talking like this?
Because he's an MPP or an NDC?
No.
Yes, so why are you talking like this?
Abu Gapele was called to face the law by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So if you are a businessman and there is a wrongdoing fine about you, we should let you go because you are MPP.
Okay, when systems work,
but why are you doing this?
When systems work, you benefit.
I mean,
okay,
I find gentlemen people.
Obi, bibi.
But former ambassador,
you have the right. So, my friend,
I don't want you to throw that perception out there that the business forum now we've all been part, and we are praying that it is targeted only at those who are aligned to this administration. It can be correct.
Business people. Mr. Chairman, won to me. The decision is to cripple his business. That's what they are doing.
So how do you see that Chairman Wontumi cannot be called to answer questions?
I need to mind, sir. So should you send? Is
it the first person to be invited or be arrested? But who the hell is he that he can be arrested?
With bulletproof.
Who can't be arrested in this country?
Is that the way to arrest
you? Is that the security service want to arrest you? They will arrest you. Everybody can be arrested.
Yes, we know. That scenario now Ghana for be more painting. If you are coming to arrest me,
yes.
You don't know what I have with me. And you are not guaranteed even of your safety.
Exactly.
So the strategy of the intelligence unit to enter somebody's house, what we should be thinking of is that even if you enter with 1,000 forces, make sure you don't harm.
Exactly.
But no call now to
sir, if the investigators need help to help them to unravel can they invite? Don't me invite.
My brother, do you know what you guys did?
Invited him.
Do you know what you guys did?
They went there for a search.
John,
search.
do you know John Tinapo? The current
ended up with them inviting them. When you Ghana,
unless you want to me, what's wrong with it?
let us
everybody can be arrested.
Let us also.
But then you don't go there in a Rambo style. You can equally
Is that
invite
the first
the
time
person.
it's happening?
So,
is that the first time it's happening?
Is it the recent agenda?
No.
Is it the recent agenda?
Is that the first time it's happening?
It is a Ghana.
Am I supposed to teach the security apparatus how to arrest people?
Stop it.
Pacho, hold on.
You can invite the person. Invite Chema to me. We invite him now one bar. We invite him now one bar. And then you can do what you did. Why you never invited him?
In as much as the security is not on top of what whoever they are going to arrest or arm on the they go in their full strength. The point again is that to me is not above the law.
Exactly.
The other point is that we should not unnecessarily use aggression in all that we do. Aggression will lead to a lot of chaotic situations. So it's very important.
And in this particular, Maminland. In this particular, in this particular instance, I was expecting would they invite him
engage in so many
because
things
Rambo star now
the security services believe Chema want to me engage in so many things that the security services believe that he has some questions to answer.
Of course.
He will be arrested today, he will be arrested tomorrow, just like any Ghanaian. If there are issues that he must answer. So nobody should dare think, say, your friend Chema want to me, and I say will be Ghana. If there are issues that he or she should be answered, because he is Chema want to me. Number two, the security services will use every legitimate means to arrest anybody, irrespective of who you are, if they feel that is the way to go. There is no way you run away from this.
So the Konya we want to transient to in Ochina.
Now no be a train mo amutu say.
Me say na.
You went from
Okay, so we are counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the winner for the day. 0599316 *059 *0599316 *. That's the winner for today. Maybe back to studio. Whilst Siko Sikayaka say Ozucha obiti start to eat one. Option 4, that is what me upon as number of times our person will try to watch. Another edition, we are meeting here. A Sioko, Member of Parliament for Ebrim, correct? And then Member of Parliament for Pifua Timokwa, whose chairman is now a Council of State member.
Yes, sir.
Chairman.
Won to me.
Okay, and then thank God the MPP were able to construct MPP constructed that bridge now. Thank God for the MPP.
Which one? The bridge that was started by His Excellency Mahama.
Whoa.
On
And thank God that the president admitted that Dr. Baumier's digital, is now
and they're solid. Yeah. And they're solid.
Which one?
Which
one?
Baumia
claim he
went. President man, credit is not true. You don't demand Mahama where they were there. For crediting Dr. Baumia and Kasakwa. For crediting Dr. Baumia with this intelligence, what do I add?
They don't be asking for your time. We are at the same time here. Thank you so much.